On, you lovely people? It's your boy Wolf Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I'm bike after an unannounced 2 week break because I just felt like taking a break. It's been all gas, no breaks to the road to 1300. So I miss y'all, and we bike. And as always, I'm joined by my lovely, scrumptious, delicious, handsome as fuck, and flavorful homeboy Steph. Please reintroduce yourself to the people.
What's up, everybody? It's me. We are, of course, back. I mean, we couldn't stay gone for too long. Um, I mean, a lot has happened. A lot of stuff. Um, and we couldn't not talk about it. For I guess for clarification, so we're all on the same page.
Mm.
Q and AJ will be here. They're just late.
Yeah, they'll be here, so don't worry.
It's not just us. So just don't worry about them. They're fine. They will be here eventually at some point. But yeah, let's just I guess we just get into it.
Let's just get into it, man. So let's start off with the light shit. Let's start off with the light shit, man. So
Okay.
um
Oh,
DCKO,
oh, that's the light. Oh, okay.
that's light. DCKO is light. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
All right.
DCKO, it was the last issue, not the last issue, but the second to last issue came out about a week or two ago now, and we got the first proper crossover ish between the absolute characters and the mainline characters. And
Yeah.
it was something. It was something, right? I enjoyed the issue for what it was. I thought it was fun. I thought I thought the way the story progressed was pretty cool. And it did confirm my suspicions that, you know, Superman, yeah, they were getting Superman out of here. Because as we
Okay.
all know, like he's nowhere in the solicits for DC Next Level, and we know a lot of the other Superman characters are taking over. So I, I'm mixed on the actual first ever crossover because I feel like it was okay, but it could have been done better. And now I know this is only part one or part two of whatever saga is going on, but I don't know. I think they could have came a little harder with this one, but overall, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I like that Lex one. Spoilers by the way. I like that Lex one, and I like the teasers for the future, and also I like the fact that Batman came back and got his lick back because he don't poke Joker the same way Joker poked him at the beginning. But yeah, man, Steph, if you read it, what do you think, man? Because I know we talked about this. I know we were a little skeptical about this. Well,
I,
what do you think, bro?
I mean, like, well, I'll say this much is that like I I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't read it.
Mm,
I just I think I said it beforehand that I was kind of like planning to wait until it's like over to read it.
mm.
Um, but I mean, this whole like bit about like the absolute versions of these characters being involved. I mean, like they're not them, right?
No, it is them, but they were possessed by dark side.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
So like they haven't met. They don't know what they're doing right now.
yeah. So it's like at the end of it all, the understanding is that okay, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman knows of the absolute characters. Like they
Okay.
know of them. They fought against them, right?
Yeah.
So they know of them now. The question is, will they retain the memories? Like, will they get mind wiped after? Because now the world can be shaped in Lex's image, and
Yeah.
Lex has an understanding of who these guys are now. So, yeah, that's where we are. But yes,
Okay.
they know, everybody's aware, and it's kind of like a wait and see. But keep going.
Okay. Um. I mean, I think the thing for me. Hold on, I need to go deal with my dog.
All good, all good, all good. But yeah, while Steph is going to handle his dogs and shit. But yeah, speaking of which, seems like we got 4 people in the building. Thank you to everybody who's showing up. Who are the people in the chat? Let me acknowledge y'all. We got Tev in the building. What's good, Tev? Tev said DCKO has been so fun. Yeah, man, I agree. I agree. And you know, I love fun events like this. Like, you know, do I think the mingling of both the absolute characters and the main line could have been handled a little better? But yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. And I I will also I will also say this. I will also say this. Oh, wait, hold on. We got one more person in the building. Speaking of
There
which,
he is.
yeah, Quentin, go ahead. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? It's glad to see everybody back. Time to talk some shit. Kind of got some shit to get off my chest.
Word. So, Steph, you were finishing up your thoughts, and then after that, Quentin, we will circle back around to you about your thoughts about DCKO issue 4.
All right. So I think the thing with me is that like I don't really mind any of this because like they've been very, you know, like obviously they were possessed by Darkseid, right? I got no problem with this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I know I had my whole like spiel about like events and whatever the last time we were around, but this, I mean, it's fine. It's really, there's nothing really to complain about. I mean, it's fun for what it is. It's hard to really say that like DC indulging in like a shonen tournament is really like a bad thing.
Oh no.
And you know, it's something that, you know, a lot of, I mean, like, I don't really know like how much the fallout of this is gonna like affect other books. Like, obviously, it's gonna affect like Superman, right? Like, he's fucking cooked. He's like he's
done.
cooked.
He's done.
He is mythically cooked, right? It's not even with a capital C. It's every fucking letter in that word. He's cooked. He's gone, bro. Right? But you know, like other than the Superman book, it doesn't really seem like, and I guess you could call like, you know, all of these, you know, like Lobo's gonna have a book, so like, you know, I guess he was in this, so I guess you can call this like the fallout of DCKO or whatever, right? Like some of these characters, you know, this is honestly like the ideal kind of event for me, where it's just like, if we're gonna do this, I think the biggest problem that I didn't really elaborate on when I was talking about events beforehand is that they happen so fucking often that they don't feel like events, right? Right? And if you're gonna do them yearly, make it brainless shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is that like I don't like when they have an event, because like every year, you know, it happens every year. Half the time it's like an arc that could be in a solo book that is just blown up to, you know, a ludicrous fucking degree. And, you know, they take 4 or, you know, they take like 3 or 4 months off. They make all of these other books take like 3 or 4 months off to be about something else. And it's like, that's stupid, right? But if you're gonna do that, like every year, minimal residual fallout, I guess, would be the ideal kind of scenario. Like, obviously, it's going to affect the Superman book because he's capital COOKED, you know. But, you know, other than that, it doesn't really seem like anything is going to, like, I don't know what could even come out of this. I don't know what's going on. They went out of their way to say that these, like, the 3 are possessed, right? So this is not really going to have an effect on the books.
Yeah, no.
Right? On the absolute books. I mean, we got obviously the event, and we'll talk about that later. But honestly, it's all peachy keen, really. I don't know. It's fun for what it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm remembering right now that like there's probably going to be some fallout in the Aquaman book, but like whatever.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like that. I don't want to say the Aquaman book came and went, but like we were hyped about it, and then now it's just like I forget it's a book,
Oh no,
and
Shit
that's
I
no
didn't
happens.
know.
I don't.
disrespect
I didn't
to,
know. I
to
didn't
Adam,
know.
huh?
I didn't know. I didn't know.
He didn't.
Aquaman book is like I don't know why people don't like Jeremy Adams so much, but there's not much that he has done that I don't enjoy. Maybe, maybe the Mortal Kombat movies, if I just want to be nitpicky, and I did
Mm-hmm.
not like them. I just didn't like them because it didn't, it was just his own thing. It just was like a ultimates or absolute take on Mortal Kombat
Mm.
um type of thing. But no, go ahead. Finish your saying, Steph. I was just, gotta defend my man's.
No, I got it. I'm really done, to be honest. Like you can go.
Yeah. So yeah, what we thought about DCKO, the recent issue. Q.
Uh, okay. I did read it. I read it like was like 2, 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember no more. Um, but like Steph was saying, like this is fun filler,
Mm.
right? One like Steph said, nobody can really get mad about superheroes fighting. That's why
Yeah.
we read these shits, right? As compelling as they are, we love when they fight each other, right? I think that's some of the most compelling things that we've seen. Guy Gardner fighting Batman, Batman versus Superman, Wonder Woman versus Big Barda, whatever. We debate these things all the time. On top of the fact that we live in a
Guy
world where
Gardner versus
death,
that old fuck.
Yo, man. Yo,
like, we live in a world where one, we love conflict. That's one, and two, we love like what's the power scaling and
mm.
death battles. Like
Yeah,
this is the stuff that this generation like really feeds off on, right?
hype moments and aura.
Yeah, like so I think if we're talking about just the peerness of the event, I think Scott Steiner knew exactly what he was doing when he came back to
Mm-hmm.
kind of keep the hype going per se. um I do think I look at the ending with like the absolute guys, kind of like that episode of Power Rangers where like Rita made some putties that look like the Rangers. That's what I think they are.
Mm.
That's for a deep cut for those not Power Ranger fans.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
but that's what I kind of get from that situation. Like I didn't think I think that's actually gonna come back full circle when they meet properly, right?
Mm.
I think we just needed an event. We need an excuse to see those guys interact with their original counterparts.
Yeah.
I think that's all that was. We just needed an excuse to get them in the same room, regardless if it makes sense. It's just an excuse to get them in there. And plus, this had to have a major payoff, right? We already know this is leading to Superman being removed, right, out of play. We know Aquaman's getting another power up. Apparently, I uh, I think you had to have some fallout with the Absolute Universe because of Darkseid being so involved.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like I said, I am always going to be a fan of that kind of stuff, like fights and those guys fighting. I'm always gonna be a fan of that. Like, I mean, not always, like I said, it's kind of like if I had to kind of give it a scale of how I feel about it, I feel like all the other events that we've done since not interior, Infinite Frontier,
Mm-hmm.
Lazarus Planet, um, the Beast World stuff. I think this falls in line of what they've been doing for a while, which is going to piggyback into another statement I got to make later on down the show. But go ahead. That's really all I got to say on that.
No, yeah, I agree 100%. And yeah, I agree with the
Whiskey
funness.
time.
I agree that it's pretty like kind of light, and it's something that you know people really enjoy for this time 100%. And I'm excited to see the fallout. Like, I am excited to see like how long DC can stay without a Superman. I'm excited to see how that'll reverberate across Justice League and all the other next level books. And that takes me to my other thing, because I did see a complaint. I'm not on Twitter anymore, but I did see like a review on League of Comic Geeks, and it was just like, yo, what was the point of the bracket?
Yeah, but I think you had to know that bracket was gonna get messed up as soon as Batman got taken off.
Of
I
course,
you,
like,
you had to throw away all reason after you saw Batman get stabbed and die on the first page, and then
yeah,
like, oh, I'm in this. We already knew about not chaos. I mean, night fight. We already
yeah.
knew about it, and then it was like, damn, Batman died. I think the only thing that really hurt this event for me, if I
Mm-hmm.
had one more thing to say on it, it's the stuff going on in Justice League because
Uh
I think it's so jarring from what we're dealing. Now, granted, that's dealing with what's going on the earth, and I
mm-hmm.
get the reasoning behind it. But it seems like it was so much information from week to week the last couple months, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I like when that started is when I kind of fell behind on my pull list, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm staring at stuff I hadn't even read it. I got like two stacks of books that like I'm fucking scared to even like open them shits up. But I think it's that. I think if there's any complaint, I think it is a little. It was too much. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah, I
just
agree.
like 12 rounds. It was what 6 rounds. It was six. It was 12 people fighting. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
was 3 rounds. 3 rounds, 12 people on top of what? It was 7 different chapters of this hell thing with the displaced time remnant fucking heroes with Mr. Terrific, the Terrific
Oh yeah.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so like terrific tens is going on, right? And you got the stuff with the stuff going on Earth. You got the KO stuff. You
Yeah.
got
The
if you
Titans.
could have this is why I would say
Mm-hmm.
a Mr. Terrific's book would have made sense ongoing, at least throughout this event, because you
Yeah.
could have played all the terrific 10 shit in a backup in his book, which will
Mm-hmm.
open up Justice League strictly just to focus on the fallout on Earth.
Yeah.
But hindsight's 2020.
Yeah. I agree because I think the Terrific 10 story it's okay. Like
It's
I do
cool.
I like the idea of like a time displaced Justice League team, and they pulled some good cats out of that hat. Batman Beyond, Star Girl, Owl Girl. So there was some good shit there, but like
Was our girl
compare,
OC for that event? Because I
I
think
think
she was
so.
OC. Yeah.
I think so. They pulled some shit out their ass for that one, and yeah, well, I liked it, but it was kind of like eh. And even the reveal last, because I think what is it? The recent issue came out either a week or two ago. I'm just not doing catch up on the last 2 weeks. Even the reveal on who the traitor was, I was like, eh, you could have came harder. So I'm really not mad at some of the complaints that I see for Justice League as well, because it's like, yeah, this book started off strong, and then it kind of got wrapped up in event hell. But also at the same time too, it's like it's called Justice League Unlimited, so
I
I
think
can
Justice League is
understand.
always going to be kind of hectic. I think
Yeah,
that's what they want
Yeah.
it to be. Because I think that's what it should be, technically. I think if you're on the Watchtower, realistically, think back to when you watched Justice League Unlimited. When those scenes, when the league is on the actual Watchtower, it is hustle and bustle. Everybody's moving,
yeah,
right? So that high pace, kind of like hecticness, I could like the urgency with like sending out orders and sending out missions. I get it. That feels right. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's just that you have to be really, really skilled to pull off. Mark Wade is all of those things. Don't get me wrong.
hmm
Um, but like you said, for the most part, he's kind of kept this train going the right way.
yeah,
I just think it is a lot of hats to juggle. You got to think about like Justice League is also balancing Aquaman, League of Challengers, the fallout of Mr. Terrific's first half of his book,
mm,
Black Lightning. It's literally balancing all of the miniseries that we've gotten, all kind of come ahead under that Justice League window. All of those people you see in every issue that I just named. The challenges are still very
hmm
prevalent. God damn, I can't talk. But they're still prominent going on and everything going on. Um, but yeah, go ahead.
no, agreed. And like I, I, also agree with the book too because it's like, you know, this is a good way to put shine on other characters, right? And
Mhm.
I always will. I'm always appreciative of the way that they launched these Justice League books before DCKO because it wasn't just Justice League because 1 month is not enough to cover all those characters. So you had Justice League Red, you had the Question, you had the Atom Project, you had
Mhm.
the Challengers of the Unknown, you had Black Lightning. So I I like that the Justice League feels more important. It
That's
feels more
crazy.
important. Yeah.
I forgot they had a question book, and guess what she is? A Mexican woman. Hmm. Throw it out
Hey,
there.
it was pretty
We're
good.
gonna yeah, we'll go back to that. Yeah.
Y'all see me being petty? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting
Yes,
my
we see you being
pettiness as
petty.
we
Yep.
go.
Yes. We
Uh,
see it. We see
But
it. Also, Ro, we are going to clip every single time you talk about coming harder.
okay,
I
say
just want to
less.
let you know that now.
All right, I figured.
who's a
I
good
was watching the
counter up?
last video that I just did because I mentioned coming harder several times.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, they got me on the jumbotron, y'all.
We gotta
But
start putting your come counter up.
come counter is crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. But
Oh my
but
god.
but yeah, I like the way that they launched it. So for me, I'm getting what I wanted altogether. Like I say, I still might have I still have my little complaints here and there, but what I wanted for the past couple years, we're getting, man. Justice League, they feel important. Like they're highlighting all these characters because I think I would have been disappointed if it was just another story focused on Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I like the fact that they
They're
don't
off the
took
board.
they're off the board, took them out, put them here, and then now you have all these other characters to play with, all these other characters that people have been asking for, and you got Mark Wade who's handling it, and he's doing a
When
good
we go
job. And
back
mhm.
and look at absolute power, we're gonna talk about that event in very high regard 20 years from now.
Oh, 100%. I just did a
Yeah.
reread. It's really good.
That is a very good event. It is a great premise. It literally is giving us a possible vehicle for brand new stories for
Yes.
years to come because they have not solved that issue of getting everybody their powers back. I don't foresee that genie being put back in the bottle.
Mm.
Aquaman having water bending powers, that's here to stay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
book that. So we're gonna dead that. I only talk the fish shit. But Jeff Johns took it and made him strong and he can jump high and all of that. And you know what? Why the fuck doesn't our water character, our main water state character, have water bending powers? Everybody loves water bending. Fuck it, he gets water bending powers. Why does Mara have it? Give it to him. You know what I mean? Now that
Yeah.
might be patriarchy, but fuck it.
It's all good. There's other powers you could pull out the hat to give her. It's all good. Ain't no wrong with that shit.
So I'm a big fan of. I'm a really big fan of Absolute Power. Matter of fact, since you brought it up, I'm gonna go back and read that.
Yeah, it hits harder the second time, brother. And I can't wait for that army to come out. I can't wait. I'm pre-ordering that shit day one.
Rich nigga problems.
Oh yes, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, yeah. I got the Night Terror's Omni too. I just got that shit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You know, I got it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my
Yes, the fuck I
god.
did. Yep. Shit. But overall, man, like we still have one more issue of DCKO. So I'm sure that one will also, blow
So
our
we know
socks
Lex is
off.
gonna win this, right?
Well, he did win.
I mean, I'm talking he's gonna beat Darkseid somehow. Or how
Yeah.
about this? Do we think he's gonna beat Darkseid? Let's just do like
Uh
quick like
N-
predictions.
no, no way.
I don't think so. No.
You think?
I mean, it depends, but like, I don't think so.
He beat Superman technically, right?
Yes.
Earlier on, right? What if Superman is the reason why he's not there? He sacrificed himself saving Lex. That could explain why Lex is in the Superman armor again.
No, we talked that was already tackled.
It was.
It was, yeah, in the Superman book because
I
they
didn't
I
read
think,
it.
yeah, he was facing what's his name, the demon dude, yeah, the demon, and every time they die
Well, no,
every
no, no.
time they
Okay, I read that. I read that. I'm no. I'm
Mhm.
talking about like in the like some of the recent solicitations throughout the Superboy reign shit. I could have swore I saw him in a Superman crested armor. I know
probably
what you're talking about with the actual event, with the actual round that he fought Etrigan. but I think I saw him. I could be tripping. I could be thinking about that. I could be 1000% could be, but I could have swore I saw like some sort of promotionary art where Lex and the super family that's remaining, he was in armor again.
Yeah, because I
Uh,
saw in Justice League, the solicitor for Justice League, he's there, and I think
Maybe
he's
that's
either
what I'm thinking about. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe he joins the just. Oh yeah, I guess he does join the just. Maybe
yeah.
he might lead the motherfuckers when I think about it.
Yeah, because there's a new arc going on where like they got to deal with the fallout of all that shit, and they're
Yes,
opening up.
that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
It's not an arc. He's on the Justice League. That's what I'm thinking about.
So yeah, there's a lot of questions there as well, and like you know,
But is that the my only issue with this? And what the KO event though?
uh,
Good. That's
I'm so
he fought Etrigan.
it's a time displaced boom,
Yep.
right? Cool. At the end of that event, I could have
Time is
sworn
broken.
time is broken, and I could have
Mhm.
sworn that you know maybe it was like an off comment that like Mr. Terrific, I don't know, he shuffled them off somewhere. So I thought they were all set, and then we see Joker back, we see Lex back, we see Cheshire back, and when you're reading Superman, like they don't. I know Lex also the other Lex had his memories back, so they don't really do a good job of explaining like what that
S-
bridge is. Because
Superman is so weird right now, only because of Dan Slott. It's so weird because the Superman Unlimited shit from her what he said on Word Balloon,
Mhm.
it runs concurrent, but not necessarily back to back to the KO stuff, right? The mainline, all
Mhm.
in, next level stuff. So the way I interpreted him saying that was like this takes place after, but I mean like I don't know because Mark Wade's not giving up Superman or Action Comics anytime soon.
Yeah.
He's going to do a very long time on
Oh
the
yeah.
Super Family unless somebody throws a bag. Excuse me, they throw a bag at him to do something else. And that little he does have like an indie universe that he's involved with that he's a partner with now. Unless that blows up like on some Ghost Machine shit, I don't foresee him leaving Superman. So it's like
Yeah.
the Dan Slott shit is like in a weird like I don't know how that connects because for the most part, when I read a Superman book of late, I see the Lex with hair that's dealing with his daughter and dealing with that shit. But this one, because nobody can go back to their timeline. That's why the
Yeah. No.
Kingdom
No. No. Yeah.
Come people
Exactly.
are still here. And they did I think he sent like, the Legion of Doom, like it's like not
Yeah.
the
That's
Swarth Wall, but like
he
close
sent them
somewhere.
somewhere because I don't know that that's the one thing I'm gonna give this whole thing some flack for. It's just like it's very confusing. And Tev asked, "What about the Reign of Superboys?" Yeah, like even then, like that doesn't really give us an answer on like what Lex this is.
S-
So I'm just gonna assume the
That
Lex
KO
that we see.
explains everything.
Yeah, I'm assuming or just the Lex that is running around now. That is the Lex that just got his memories back, and the other Lex is off somewhere where Mister Terrific and them put them. It's very confusing. Like
So we're just gonna assume that this Lex that's been fighting this entire time is the same Lex that we've been with that lost his memory through absolute
yes,
power, getting it back. Okay, cool. Let's go with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Because I wasn't sure either at all.
yeah.
Fuck this
So
Justice League shit. On to the meat and potatoes.
yeah, like and Tev said, what? How does it connect to the Legion of Superheroes and Action Comics? Uh, I don't know. I'm not reading Action.
Are they still
I'm
doing Superboy stuff?
they're still doing Superboy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start reading it when the actual reign of Superboy start. But the I've been reading like the Wade stuff he's been doing with like when he was a teenager and stuff like that. I didn't read last week's episode issue, but I mean it's just typical pre. you know, telling a past story type of thing.
Yeah, it's nothing too consequential. But
If you're a Superboy fan, or you like, if you enjoy that era, those, if you like Smallville, go pick that up.
yes,
There
there
you
you
go.
go. There you go. There you go. But yeah, to wrap up, I think DCKO it's pretty good. Pretty good. I think it'll hit harder for me once I sit back. It's all done and I just reread it all. But yeah, and we'll hopefully all this timey wimey shit gets figured out because that's one of the things I hate. I talk about it all the time. I hate timey wimey shit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate timey wimey shit. But hopefully it figures itself out. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about DCKO. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What do you think the fallout is going to be like? And of speaking of Fallout, so we got a lot of news this past week. All right, shit was crazy. Shit was crazy this week. So first off, we got Barbara Gordon Breakout. So this was one of the titles that was on the New York Comic Con like teaser, and we got the creative team, y'all. We got the creative team.
Y'all owe Matt Fraction an apology.
Oh no, I'm gonna give Matt Fraction his apology. I'm gonna give his apology, but yo, Mariko Tamaki is bike. Mariko Tamaki is bike, and she's back riding Barbara Gordon. I love to say Mariko Tamaki on Batman. That's an easy day one. So this is gonna be spinning out of the Batman event, which we'll talk about later. And Barbara's arrested for aiding the Bat family, and of course, Vandal Savage is behind that.
I wonder if
She's
she's
gonna be
outed.
yeah. Oh shit, that's right. That's holy
I
shit. How the
I
fuck did?
think she was. I think she would just be on some hacker shit. That's what I think. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
would be
Okay, that's
interesting
fair.
if they out her though. If they out her though, that would be
That's
interesting.
that's true. So it's gonna be surrounded by a lot of villains, and this seems fun, man. This seems fun, and I'm here for it. I think Mariko Tamaki does great when she's in Gotham, and I'm here for the story. I'm 100% here for the story, and yeah, man. Out of all the announcements that we got, this is the one I'm most excited for. Barbara Gordon Breakout, and we also got the announcement of the Deadman. So this is going to be spinning out of DCKO. This is going to be by Maxwell Prince. I don't know who Maxwell Prince is. I don't know if any of you guys know who Maxwell Prince is.
I've heard of him.
W Maxwell Prince.
W.
Yeah,
Maxwell Prince.
Yeah.
And
he's a
He did
gothic
that
storyteller, huh?
Superman Black Label mini that came out a little while ago, the Kryptonite Spectrum. But the
oh,
thing, yeah, but the thing most people know him for is probably Ice Cream Man.
okay, I
Yeah,
never heard of that one.
yep, yep.
Okay.
I do. So Shaq is a big advocator for Ice Cream Man. I read a couple issues of it. It's entertaining. It's, if you're into horror books, or that kind of stuff, that's what Ice Cream Man is. You
Oh,
know, I want to love Dead Man so fucking much, right? But I I could swear I saw like a book. I don't know what book I was reading that he was
hmm
in. Maybe it was Nightwing. I don't know. But it looked like he was physical again, right?
hmm
The thing about Dead Man is you can't make him work. Like he can't be like com- his stories have to be like meta, if that makes any sense. Like all his great best stories have to be like super meta. Like you can't tell like a traditional superhero story per se that's not animation with Dead Man. And because like it's just gonna be him possessing somebody. So it means you gotta put somebody that he can coattail, right? So
hmm
unless you're trying to prop somebody up like a bronze tiger or like a black lightning or something like that to use them as a vessel, but like typically it'd be Batman, it'd be a Superman, it'd be a Wonder Woman, it'd be something like that. But if he was more like Danny Phantom, he'd be amazing.
Okay.
Mm,
I don't know, because
okay.
like I want to love Deadman. Like I want to buy this book, but I know what this book is. I know what this book is. It's like every other Deadman book I've ever read. I know it.
Yeah, like you gotta deal with like life and death and all that shit.
Yeah, some kind of meta on karma or some shit like that. And then it's the Ice Cream Man doing it. So unless he's gonna make it really bloody and vulgar, kind of like Ice Cream Man. I mean, I don't know. I think this is gonna be one of the first books that don't do well. And next, this is one of my first books to be cut.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's only a mini. It's only a
Yeah, I
mini.
know, but I don't think it's going. I don't think it's going to be a 6 issue miniseries.
Yeah,
I don't
six
think it make it
issue.
past 3
Yeah,
because I don't think
I
it's going to have
think.
the market for it.
Yeah, I think it'll probably just hit the 6, and then we'll see. But I'll check it out because I've become a Deadman fan because of Night Terrors. Like I didn't read much Deadman before
Night
that, so I
Terrors
thought
was the closest thing to him being compelling, but didn't he become like physical again in that story?
I I don't think so. But it's been a minute since I
Well,
read it.
he got an enhancement. He got a power enhancement, a power up. What was it?
Probably, yeah. Because I think and then in Nightwing we saw him like a couple months later, where like
He was just doing the same shit again.
yeah he was physical ish because Nightwing had to travel to like some temple or some shit.
Hmm.
So and then he was also in what is it Justice League Red.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Justice League Red.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't know. I don't know. But
it's a
I just love
complicated
seeing.
character.
Yeah.
He's very complicated, but I'm interested. I think I'll check this one out because I am like a newer fan of Deadman. So good luck to W. Maxwell Prince, and yeah, we'll see. And also, there was some more info that we got. I don't know why. Quick, uh, yeah, Teen Titans is coming back as well. Let me just see. DC Next Level. Pull it up here.
It's probably the
Boom.
book I'm most excited about. But then I'm kind of like, I'm slightly disappointed. Not with this. I love it. I don't even try to meet this particular conversation, but it's because I saw that artwork that Travis put out last year with Irie and Fair Play
Hmm.
and Maxine, Stephanie, and all of them. And it was like I really wanted that team, right? Like this
Hmm.
team looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm very interested in this book. This is definitely a. I'm with this book. This is now a pull list because I
Yeah.
need Red Hood content. I love Fair Play, and I'm interested in what these two random kids are,
Yeah.
Naruto and some dude from Bleach.
You said
Thank
Naruto.
you. Thank you. Somebody else sees it. This literally is Timu Naruto. That's who this is.
Yo, don't do that, yo.
Are we wrong?
No,
Are we wrong? We're not wrong.
yo.
We got Timu Naruto,
Oh man.
and then we got this chuckle fuck right to his right with a caution wet floor sign on his fucking shirt. What is going on? Who is this?
And I'm trying to figure out what his powers is, dog.
Yo, why
Because
y'all
the
going
Naruto
so
dude is
hard?
gonna be lightning. It's gonna be lightning, or something with computers like the wristbands. But I I don't know about the other dude. But apparently this is gonna be an evolving roster though.
Oh,
Yeah. So, it is.
okay. Yeah.
Read the premise. Read the premise. I know you got
Let
to
me
pull
see
it
if I
up,
can
so
find this shit.
that'll tell you. I think this is gonna be what Titans Academy was trying to be.
I don't want. Yeah, I'll look it up after, but I'll take your word for it.
But basically, it was saying that
Yeah.
Red Hood is assigned this team to basically find super powered kids.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
Um, I think there's a lot here because if I'm not, and this is tinfoil hat, right? So I think yes, I do agree. DC did tease, a previous team, with Jeremy Adams and the other brother who you brought up. But what I think happened is I think it's one of two things. I think they had to whatever the plans were, they had to pivot because remember, we had the situation with the Red Hood book.
True.
So, now Red Hood is free and they got to put him somewhere. So instead of getting Damien back, which I was 100% against, bring Red Hood back. And then, three of these characters, we know them. We know Fairplay, we know, Cheshire. It's not Cheshire. Is it Cheshire? Is that
Cheshire
his name?
Cat.
Yeah,
Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat. and then you have
Fuck it, that's Leanne. What the fuck? I
it's
grew up with
Leanne,
Leanne. That's my goddaughter. That's
and
Leanne.
then
Bro. What the fuck?
what's the other one here? Robin's girlfriend.
Fuck. I know her name too.
Yeah,
It's so
I
stupid.
keep forgetting it. So yeah,
Fuck.
I think things got retooled
Flatline.
at
Flatline.
Flatline. Yeah, so they got retooled, and then because of who the creative team is, which is Kyle Higgins and Danielle Dinaculo, who fucking smoked it on Power Rangers. Of course, it looks anime-ish, Timu Naruto, as you said, and Timu Bleach. But I think things got retooled, and it was retooled for the best.
Sidebar.
What's up?
Not to cut you off. Once again, they're really really pushing fair play. Just want to throw that out there too. But
Ah,
continue, bro.
yeah.
Continue.
So yeah, I think things got retooled, but it's probably like the best case scenario because I think when you put Kyle Higgins on the book and you put Danielle Dinokulu on the book and you put this type of roster on there, especially after that issue of DCKO, the kids are all right. I think we're cooking here. I think we're cooking here, and if the team is going to be rotating, oh yeah, 100. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this.
When the big cash static ends up on this team.
Nah, nah.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll save that comment. I'll take that back. I
I
got
think
another idea
I think Static. If Static is going to appear anywhere, is going to be
in his
on the
own book.
Titans.
Well, no. So this is.
Mm.
Oh, you mean like actually because he's in college now? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I read the fucking book. Yeah, I did it. I read it. But
yeah.
I'm also buying 3 copies of that motherfucker. So there's that. I read it earlier. DC should have did their job better.
Oh, we'll get on that. But yeah,
But
man, I'm excited for this one. Like I think Teen Titans needed some good juice because they've tried Teen Titans, and I always stand by this. The last time Teen Titans was good was the last Rebirth run, and I think they haven't been able to get it together since. But this is a good step in the right direction. This is how you
Rebirth
make me
Run
care,
was Damien, right?
Damien. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this one, man. This is a day one cop for me, and I'm happy to see that they did something with Red Hood, right? And I think Red Hood, he's you, you can have some interesting dynamics here, right? This is what, yeah, Damien's ex on the team or Damien's girl. You got Cheshire Cat, that's Roy's daughter, and you got Fair Play. So they could do some
And
interesting shit here.
Ra's
What's
al
up?
Ghul is gonna be very involved in this book. We gotta remember Ra's al Ghul is connected to Flatline.
Oh, she is.
Yep. So she
Ah,
owns so since he's been dead, he's been haunting her basically. So he talks to her.
oh, oh,
So
that.
I see what they did, and I kind of like how your angle is because Red Hood got freed up, and I think this really the massive verse being so successful and that Batman Power Ranger shit that they've been kind of him and Dan Moore have been teasing for 10 years
Mm-hmm.
has really found its legs. And I mean, I'm not reading it. It's not for me. I love Power Rangers and I love Batman, but I don't really love them shits together.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, but it seems to have really strong. It's cultivated a fan base like that's
Yes.
pretty loyal. Um, I do think it's interesting the concept that all of them are a different version of Bruce. Sidebar if you haven't been reading that book, but yeah, I like that, bro. Like you have Damien's ex, you have his best friend's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do think fair play seems out of place on this team, though. Only reason I say that is because why is he on this team? Like with these guys. Now, only thing I can think of is that yeah, I don't see a connection on why he's here. Only because he has to be the one remnant, the more interest. I guess Kyle figured he's the one interesting character from that special. I'm guessing,
Mm.
but this is why I feel like I wanted that other team where like it just felt like you could have gave me Kyle and them on the same on that team, but that pitch should have been the one they used regardless. I don't know.
Mm.
I'll hold my judgment till I read this, of course, because like I said, I think this is gonna be good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Uh,
100%.
I think you putting Jason in a mentor role. He didn't have a role. He has not really had he has not really had a true place in DC of late, right?
Yeah.
Um, Last time I checked, it was so funny because like you think about how Red Hood ended with the iceberg lounge and stuff. Like he had that moment where him and Bruce got came to like understand each other and respect each other. Then he killed the penguin or whatever. Then him and Bruce had that big fight. Then it's like ever since then he's kind of been spinning his wheels, different suits, crowbars, stupid shit. Um, I think this is a good space for him. He
Yeah.
one, Jason is very protective of children, um,
Oh.
innately. Um, he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? He is always gonna be protect kids. Like I go back to
Mm.
like pre 52, new 52 with like Scarlet, the girl that got stuck with the Dolltron. I don't
Hmm.
know if you ever read Grant Morrison's Batman and Robin.
No, not yet.
Take a read, but that's a good read. But it's a they were introducing Professor Pig at that around that time, right?
Hmm.
And he had a Dolltron that Jason saved, and she kind of became his first sidekick. And I always wanted her to join the. I always thought I always like hoped somebody would pick her up and throw her on the Outlaws.
Hmm.
They never did, but I hope she somehow pops up on this team. Like that'd be really really good deep cut, especially with Jason being in the mentor role.
Hmm.
Um, but no, I think this book is gonna be good. This is a book that I am very much interested in, especially they're trying things like they're introducing new characters.
Yeah.
These characters, hey, this gives me the vibe of like um JT4's Batman run. Um,
Mm.
it's the big draw to that. Like I find myself thinking about that run a lot, right? And it's because of how much I like Match Run, to be honest.
Hmm.
If anything, I feel like this is an extension. Match Run is an extension of JT4's run or a spiritual successor, right?
Mm.
If Tom's run was a spiritual successor of Scott's run, I think that's more of a spiritual successor of this run.
Hmm.
Um, and Chips, Chip is just Chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chip just Chips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but no, I mean that's pretty much all I got on this. I mean, until we know more, um, I mean, Leanne is getting a lot of push.
Hmm.
Love that since she's been back. Thank you, thank God for Joshua Williamson. Uh, but yeah, that's really it.
Good. Steph, me and you, we went back and forth on this. I know.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think, man?
I
Like,
don't think anything.
okay, all right, good, good, good.
Wait,
This,
hold on, Steph, you don't like this?
I'm not. No, I'm not saying I don't like it. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just I
Mhm,
just don't feel anything other than fair play.
Mm,
Like
mm.
honestly, like I mean, like it's cool to see Red Hood lead the Teen Titans instead of Robin, instead of Nightwing, just because like what if
You
the
had,
most
yeah.
dysfunctional loser in the lineup?
yo, what is up with you tonight, man?
What if he was in charge of a team full of unsupervised children? That'd be funny, right?
Now it would be cool if they turned this into like a weird Doom Patrol ish, X-Men ish, and he brings in like Bizarro and
Yeah, but Doom
Armageddon.
Patrol's coming out too.
Yeah, we got a Doom Patrol book anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
like the answer is in a vacuum, yes.
yeah,
But we got a Doom Patrol book coming out, so I don't really know how much they're gonna do that. I mean, like we are being weird as fuck. That guy has a caution wet floor sign on his
He looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
Pops
on his shirt.
King
We
meets
can't
Bleach
we can't talk
character.
about not weird, right?
yeah. Hmm.
Um,
Watch
but
his power do bullshit.
Can we
Well,
let
no,
the issue come
so,
out, please?
what?
let's look at the powers. Hold on, let's look at the powers real quick. Let's look at the powers.
Oh
We got
man.
super genius, autistic kid, cool, super drip. Leanne doesn't have powers. She's a thief, cool. Flatline can well, obviously she kills people. There you go. She's rogue basically. All right. Um, Naruto. Electricity, digital clone. They're gonna make him make digital clones of himself. He's gonna be like Agent Mr. Smith. Watch. I'm calling it. I'm
Mm.
Okay.
calling it. I'm
All
calling it.
right.
Watch. Hold on. Look at the bands on his hands. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
if we're gambling, I'm putting $50 on this parlay.
All right.
Okay.
Now I don't know
All right.
about the bleach dude. That's the dude. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe he transforms into something. He has a big ass jacket and he has boots on that don't match his shorts. He has a lot going the fuck on. This
Okay.
is the best Jason outfit in a long time, though.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
final. Oh, so now y'all like it. Now y'all like
Wait,
it.
this is the
Now
one.
y'all like
No,
no. Fuck that. Fuck that. I remember. No. Fuck that. Fuck that.
is
Because
this
I
the one
remember.
from? Is this the one from the mini from the last series?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it's just. I mean, I'm a sucker for a leather jacket. I mean, I never. I don't think I said I disliked it. I don't think
You
that was
niggas
the
were
way.
hating. You niggas were hating. You niggas were hating. I remember.
Hold on, you got to clip us on that one, bro. All
Yeah,
right.
no,
Okay.
you niggas
Yeah.
were hating.
Yeah.
No, I
I
was
don't think
the
that's
only
true.
one that was standing by this one. You niggas were. It was you two. It was just you two
I don't.
last time.
I don't think that's true. I think
I
you're
don't
just
know.
saying things. I think
No,
you're
I
just trying to.
remember. I
I
remember.
think no.
I think we
I think you're
said
just trying to
he
get
hadn't
clippable
had it.
moments so that you can put this on
No,
TikTok.
yo,
I think, if I recall correctly, we basically ran down a list of his outfits, and most of them were trash. I I think most of us were indifferent about it. We were waiting till the issue came out. The issue, it didn't look that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
I think
said I was just a sucker for like the old outfit, so it just like
Mm,
looks weird when he's in anything else. I don't remember saying like that I hated this. I
nah,
didn't say I think this was bad,
I smell. Nah,
right?
I remember hate. I'm gonna go look
he
up. I'm
needs
gonna
a
go look up
helmet.
that shit.
He needs
He
a
needs
helmet.
he
No, he
needs the
doesn't.
absolute Green
No, he
Arrow's
doesn't.
mask.
No, he doesn't.
He
That's,
needs absolute Green Arrow's mask in red.
oh no, you don't need that shit, bro.
Okay. I mean, I don't know about that, but like, I do. He does need a helmet of some kind. That's really the thing. Um, yeah, I don't know what Ro's on about, but regardless, I think if I had to take a guess, because he's got a caution wet floor sign, I imagine he's got some kind of water powers.
That shit better
I
be heat.
think, you know what? If this is probably not it, but if I was shameless, right? All right, here's what powers I'm stealing, right? If I have to come up with like a new guy, right? So I don't know if you guys or anybody in the chat has read JoJo. JoJo's
Mhm.
Bizarre
I
Adventure.
haven't
Ah,
read
Okay.
it, but I know the premise.
In part 8, the main JoJo, right? He has a stand called Soft and Wet, right? They're all named after bands. They're all music references.
okay,
Don't
all
worry
right,
about it.
okay,
Right.
okay.
And Soft and Wet's powers are he's got like these bubbles, right? And he shoots out bubbles, and when they hit something, it can take an aspect of that thing away, right? So if he shoots bubbles at the ground, he can take away the friction from the ground, right? So that you can't like run on it, right? You're just going to slip and fall because there's no friction, right? Or he can steal like the light from a light bulb if the bubble hits the light bulb, right? Something like that. I don't fucking know. I just feel like he's got something to do with water. Because why the fuck would you put a caution wet floor sign on
He
his
looks like
suit?
he was homeless. It's like Jason
I-
found him on the street stealing the Batmobile.
God
Because what the fuck is he wearing?
damn.
But I do think, I want to say those two characters have to be some sort of anime thing. Oh,
Yeah, no, well, Danielle
Well, I mean,
Dinaculo is a big anime fan. Like, if you've read like the run of Power Rangers with him and um Ryan Parrott, it's a lot of like shonen aspects of it, like
because not
anime
gonna
hits
lie,
and all that shit.
I just came up with a character for my own shit when I just gave this fucking bullshit ass idea away. So if it's not that power set, let's hope that it's not the power set I said, because I'm about to go write that down.
Yeah.
But I do think this is gonna end up being a lot of kids talking shit to Jason and Jason threatening to shoot him in the face.
I'm here for it.
I
Like
am
I
yeah,
too,
say,
because
set
all
the
right.
niggas in line. Set the little
I
shits in line. I'll
I
kill
think
you.
this is gonna be a comedy book more than it's gonna be a serious Teen Titan book, and I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be good. I think if this is Teen Titans proper, it shouldn't be super serious. You know what I'm saying?
we did that already.
And and I think, Ro, like you said, I think we all have said this in a recent time in talking about Teen Titans. For Teen Titans to get back on the map, it has to be a brand new team with a whole different fucking angle.
Yes.
And I think you have, looking at this lineup, right? If this is DC, they're gonna pour into this lineup, right? They're gonna
Hmm.
invest. You have strong lineage. You have strong characters to play with fair play. I can see a lot of just naturally. He's not even like he's like Batman funny, right? But he's a kid, right?
Hmm.
Like I'm Mr. Terrific's kid, bro. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like, if I talk to me. Leanne plays the Roy role from back in the original Teen Titans days.
Hmm.
She's the wild card, the feisty one. Her and Flatline are probably going to become the new Starfire and Raven,
Mm.
right? And she's gonna be the Robin of the group. I mean, technically, I could see her being the leader, low key. She's the one that's most well rounded out of probably everybody here, even Jason included. I've been dead. My dad's an OG. My uncle's right here. You know what I'm saying? You fucking here. All right. You know what I'm saying? My mom's one of the greatest assassins ever, poison specialist, and I'm one of the greatest thieves already. I just helped rob just
Did we lose him? We
Did we?
lost him.
Oh,
Yeah, we
oh
lost him.
no.
Nah, I
oh,
don't know.
oh
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
can y'all
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
He's
lost you.
back.
Yeah, we lost you. Yeah,
And the wife was calling.
that's all good.
But no, I think you have an opportunity to really do something special. And then this is gonna be a rotating if this is gonna be a rotating thing, then you have an opportunity to kind of like live field test, right? We know Fair Play is cultivating a cult following already, right? I think all of us enjoy him when he pops up. I've been enjoying him since he um
I don't have that much knowledge outside of that one shot that just came out, and then the Mister Terrific like
so
series.
the
But it's
Flash,
hmm
it
oh,
started with Flash, right? It's been sprinkled. It's not like no big longing, like it's no big expanding shit. It's just small moments that if you've been following like Children Crusade, whatever when the kids came back from time displaced, that moment, um, the moment in the Flash when they saved them, um, the stuff that's in like Mr. Terrific, you know what I'm saying? Like the small moment in that series, the moment in the kids fight, the kids day, Brooke or whatever.
oh, and also
Uh,
I don't mean to cut you off, Tev. I will answer because you did ask about the kids special. So yeah, I want to get to Tev's at some point, but keep going.
yeah, so it's just like, that's somebody who we've seen him and he's instantly like connected with us. Now, granted,
Mm,
maybe that's because there's a void of black characters, but DC seems very committed to the terrific family.
mm,
So um that's why I'm like, if this continues, don't be surprised coming out of this team of like terrific 10 that you see another Terrifics book pop up. Don't be surprised. Because James Gunn is committed to Mr. Terrific. Like you're gonna get Mr. Terrific. I mean, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. But my point is, um, this lineup has potential,
yeah,
right? All in all, that's what I'm saying. This lineup has potential. Jason being in an elder statesman role brings natural comedy, and I think Timu Naruto and Slip and Wet or Wet and Slippery or whatever his name is seems to be very compelling. I think they're drawing. I think Flatline. I like you're seeing character continue being pushed. I think
yeah,
that's good. I mean, new characters. We're not spinning our wheels. This isn't the same list of teenagers that we've been seeing. Like we're
yeah,
playing. These characters are sticking. They're staying
yeah,
around. So, but that's it. That's all I
yeah,
got on
man.
that.
No, yeah. So we'll definitely see. And Tev, to answer your question, I miss Teen Titans Rebirth so much. Why not have Tim Drake Robert be the leader of the team? Well, Tim Drake just quit.
I
He
can
just
see
quit, man.
Tim restarting the Outsiders.
Nah, nah, bro. They
I,
they gotta do
Cause
something different with Tim. Like we'll get to that at some point because we gotta talk about the Gotham shit. But Tim, they gotta do something different with him, man. It's
what's the last good Tim shit that you read? Everybody go rapid fire.
Tech.
What?
James Titans Tech.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's the last thing.
My best thing is Red Hood. Francis I
Manipul?
don't know. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's
What
the
was the
last thing
question
I
again?
read. What's the last good Tim Drake story that you read?
I can't even fucking name it.
Yeah.
So
I
for me,
yeah.
he operates best. He's out like, hey, I'm gonna just keep it a beam with you as a Batman fan. Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd have aged out of, and even Damien at this point are done being Robin. Like I go back to the age, like the rationale that Batman had four
So
Robins in 5 years.
wrap up real quick because we still got a couple more topics, but
Go
finish your
off.
point, brother.
No, the point is
Yeah.
for these stories to get compelling again, they can't be Robin anymore. They can't be
Yeah.
under Batman. It's like we're getting new rogues. It's time to rebuild that side. It's time for Duke to have more of a prevalent role. Max to step up. Cheshire. It's time for people to come back into the fold. Like I think about Katrina Falcone, who's Catgirl for Selena. Like there are new characters that need to be pushed, and I mean Harper Row doesn't get any burn anymore. Um, Bruce has another line of kids that he could be mentoring, especially with Alfred being gone. But go ahead, that's another talk.
Yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, Tev, yeah, Tim out of here. And I personally wouldn't want to see him. I wouldn't want to see him. I don't want to see Damien. Keep him away. Bring him back for like a crossover or something, because I'm sure Damien isn't gonna be too happy that Jason is running around with his ex or his girlfriend. I don't know what the fuck they are, but
Damien's gonna be part of that book.
probably.
Mm-hmm. One
But
day you can book, you can bank it. You can bank
yeah,
it.
so it's that's why that's why it's not Tim. But yeah, we'll see about this one. And speaking of Gotham stuff, we have a new event that's spinning out. It's gonna be called what is it? Yeah, Bad
Bad
Seeds.
seeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even see
So
this. This is news to me.
yeah, so I guess Poison Ivy is about to be the new mayor or whatever. So this is gonna kick off in Batman and Poison Ivy, and then this is gonna spawn out into like an event. So I think it's happening later on this year. So I think Batman 9 is where it's really gonna kick off, and that's the only information we've gotten. So yeah, I'm here for it, and yeah, I know I was on here. I told y'all I was very skeptical about this Matt Fraction run, but I read the last issue, and then I also saw the
Put more
solicits for
cameras, bitch.
this, and hey, I'm starting to pick up what he's putting down. All right, I like coming on here and admitting, hey, I was wrong. All right, so this is me saying, okay, I was wrong, and I wanted, and I wanted to wait until this current arc finished, and that's exactly what happened. The current arc finished, and I was like, okay, cool. It's leading somewhere. This isn't just some aimless shit. All right, let's. Okay, all right, y'all. I got it. Steph was on here like, oh, this is. Steph said, yeah, this is reinventing the superhero genre, and I gave Steph so much shit.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. No. I have a clip. I literally have one of my reels, and I was like, I'm sick and tired of people.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm not here to entertain your Sea Dance 2 machinations. I didn't say that shit.
No, listen. I said I was sick and tired of people saying shit like, "Oh, Bad Fractions Run reinvented the superhero genre," and then you were like, "It did." I remember. I have the fucking clip. I have the fucking clip.
Again.
What book did what again?
It's Batman 1.
Yeah, with Batman 1. So people were just saying all this grand shit about it. And I wasn't jacking it because I was like, this is a typical generic Batman #1. But then,
I wouldn't say that, but
yeah, but point is, I wasn't feeling what Fraction was doing before, but now I'm picking up what he's putting down. So I'm admitting I'm wrong. Okay, I waited, I saw, and I like new information. Okay, all right,
we'll let you make it.
all right, cool. So
Everybody gets one. That's what Spider-Man said.
So listen, we don't have to stay too long, but listen, Poison Ivy becoming mayor. Quick thoughts. What do y'all think?
I mean, cool.
Oh, I think Matt's really gonna make this Vandal Savage thing matter. I think it was kind of something that got lost in translation with the whole Gotham War thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of spun our wheel with Chip. I think Matt is planning something pretty big. Um, so that's what I'll say. I didn't know this was happening. I knew there was going to be a fallout with Barbara and all of that, but I didn't know this was happening.
Yeah,
Maybe I overlooked this.
I think the fallout. I think the Barbara book is spinning out of this. So whatever happens here, that's going to launch the Barbara book that's happening later this year.
Which is kind of weird because Barbara and Pamela are kind of friendly because they were on the Birds of Prey team together. But
And I think funny, the actress has some funny history because I think it was not, yeah. The last time Barbara had an ongoing, like I think she got kicked out of her company because she had some business handlings with Pamela.
you talking about the one Babs Tarr when she was in Burnside?
No, it was the one with Marguerite Scott.
Okay.
It was during the Rebirth era.
Okay, so it was coming out when she was dating Luke.
A little after that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, she got kicked out of her company because of business dealings with Poison Ivy. So this is interesting lingo there. So hopefully that gets revisited. But yeah, man, we don't have much information. But if it's a Batman event, I will check it out even more so now because I am liking what's happening with Matt Fraction's run. And yeah, I'm just here to see what Dan Waters does with this because I'm sure Nightwing will be involved. And I damn sure want to see what Tom Taylor is going to put in here because, Detective has to be involved. It's a fucking Batman event. But yeah, man, we don't have any more.
Tech is really good.
Tech is wonderful.
I love the Lion character, bro.
Oh, he's so good.
Bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I keep saying that they need to reshuffle the Batman rogues. And when I say reshuffle them, I mean like I go back to Chip's run. He killed off Penguin technically, and then we got the Penguin twins, right? They were cool. 2 infighting penguins, you split them up, and then you put Penguin somewhere else. Let them go. You could run a Penguin solo series if you put him in Apple City, and he got to deal with Vic Sage the whole time. Questioning shit.
God, I would read that.
I've said for 3 years that the Joker is his own brand at this point. He doesn't need Batman to thrive.
Like, he's coming back.
Yeah,
he's back.
Hey, I was hurt, bro, because I think old girl. Oh man, he's finna break my nigga Bruce, bro. I think
Anika.
Yeah, man. I think she's finna be another one of another Joker family member, dog.
Yeah, I could see it too, but she's so cool.
Yeah,
but
man,
yeah,
we're gonna find out about if this is the AI Joker, AI Alfred, or this nigga's losing his mind.
Yeah, oh Jesus. I think it's time to bring Alfred back, but that's another conversation.
You think so?
I think it's time, bro. It's time.
I mean, okay, so do I think about Alfred all the time? Pause. I don't, you know what I mean? But like,
well, pause. You're not gonna pause that, bro. You don't have to pause that. It's okay.
Yeah, well,
okay.
that was unnecessary.
I
do find myself like missing Alfred, bro, like all the time.
You can miss a man.
Yeah,
but I know. I'm just saying, just in case for those that are real pause sensitive, it's there. But for the ones that are really quick to call out for no reason, cover my backs, cover my trace. You know what I mean? I'm petty like that.
Yeah, we be fantasizing about Alfred.
Right?
It's not that deep. I fantasize about what happened to Damien. Didn't take his bitch ass back to Gotham. neither here or
Yo,
there.
bro.
But that's gonna be a cool what if too. A what if story. Like, what the fuck happened if he just listened for one time in his fucking life? Fuck. But but nah, I mean I feel you. I still think it's a miss that they didn't bring Alfred back from that red mask, red that alternate reality that he went to that didn't have a Bruce. He didn't have a Bruce.
Oh yeah, that one. Nah, because if they brought him back, it would have been. It wouldn't be our Alfred. It wouldn't be. It'll be some other nigga from a different. Yeah,
But
it
that's
wouldn't
the
be our
point.
Alfred.
It would have kept us satisfied. It gave us an interesting take on Alfred for that. It's an Alfred that's Alfred, but it's not Alfred. You know what I'm saying? And then like you can
Yeah,
see the differences that like maybe the shit that Alfred let Bruce slide on, this Alfred didn't let him slide on. And maybe the shit that Bruce, the other Alfred would be like more warm to, this person's not. You know what I mean? That kind of
yeah,
contrast. And you know, you're gonna have Damien being like, who the fuck is this? But every time he sees him. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it's just cool stories. So I mean, like, kind of like how the X-Men family has like 1,000 people that's in the mansion from different realities, just chilling and shit.
yeah.
Like
But
just fucking with the time continuum and shit. But whatever.
yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't be against it. But yeah, Matt is setting up something for Alfred. I don't know what, but I think it's. I'll just lay my chips on the card and then we'll move on.
Also, before we move on, we praise Matt a lot, but we gotta praise Jorge as well because he is
Oh, of
doing
course.
Yeah.
God's work times 20. Like he's reinvented Batman like 3 different times.
That should be illegal. I still think somebody else got to take over like art duties because
He's
I think
going to go down as the greatest Batman artist of all time. Move over, Jim Lee.
I think okay. Hear me out, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. The longer Jorge Jimenez stays on Batman, it's going to have the Eminem effect. Meaning, Eminem should have been retired and stayed away from the game. But every single time he's come back, he has tarnished his legacy.
But
I am tired of seeing Jorge Jimenez on Batman. That's not to say he doesn't do good work,
but
but
we had that same feeling going into this run. But the way it visually looks different than the last run is the reason
oh,
why
I
it's
don't
like
agree. Oh, I don't agree. I don't.
I mean, go back and look at some of Chip's run. Like I mean, it's Jorge's style. Don't get me wrong, but like the maybe it's the colors. Maybe it's a choice in colors this time, or maybe I don't know if he colors his own stuff, but I'm assuming there's a color.
It's Tome Moro who typically does the coloring.
But the
It's this,
coloring, the choices, and how they're coloring, or these backgrounds. I mean, Matt said it. His whole aim was to make Batman more in the light. So his book is definitely different than Joker War, right? It's different than Chip stuff. I mean, it's Jorge's consistency. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, as a Batman fan, like it does feel different than Chip's run when I read it. Like outside it not being Chip, of course, but like it feels different than when I read Scott. It like this particular start off generally feels fresh to me, at least.
I get the in terms of like coloring, sure, but like that still doesn't do nothing for me. Like, sure, it's bad. It's just the same shit, but like same shit, but like that's how I take it. And like I
Or
need
maybe it's because of Matt's writing, because like the things that he's drawing are different than things he drew in other like the detail on the weapons, right? The
yeah.
focus on them. Like there's different stylistic choices that he's doing, different panel works that he's doing. I don't know if that's more on Matt or more on him, but I think that because I think back to like the Green Arrow Outsider War stuff, right? When Andrea was drawing that book, the reason why I love that run so much is how he made a book about an archer feel, how it should read, the
Hmm.
focus on the arrow release, how the point looks when the target hits. Like, I mean, I don't know, because that's how I
Yeah,
feel like this the focus on the grapple hook, then it's the small breakdown on the item. Like those
yeah, but
things,
but that's the thing. Andrea also wasn't on the book for like
true.
almost 10 years. Yeah, like because
Damn,
what
it is almost 10 years, huh?
we've been dealing with Jimenez since what Joker? No, since Tynan. So that was what Tynan came on the book at 2018, 2017, and we're in 2026. Like, I get it. Like, there's different gloss, but
yeah.
there's different gloss, but it's still the same nigga doing the same shit. No disrespect. And it looks good. It looks good, but after a while, like, if you tell me if you tell me Matt Fraction is leaving and Jorge Jimenez is staying, I guarantee you now we're gonna start to see a big shift in the narrative. Like, we can only do one more of this before it gets old. One more.
Shit, he might be old after that.
Yeah, this is the one more. Actually, this is the one more. So Jimenez got to go. I like him. I'm giving him this one more, and then bye, buddy. Sorry. But yeah, man. Yeah. Let us know what you guys think about Bad Seeds. We don't have any information, but you know, it seems fresh. It seems fun. So yeah, let's move on. So we got this stuff right here. It's okay. We knew of this stuff right here. We knew of all this, right? You know, we knew we were getting an absolute Green Arrow. We knew we were getting absolute Catwoman, but you know, it's good to put some images, some proper images to the scene now, especially since you know we know Oliver Queen is dead and whatnot. But yeah, man, the premise for Absolute Green Arrow looks insane. So there's a serial killer running around calling himself Longbow Hunter, and Dinah is a detective and she's hunting down who this person could be. And y'all, this looks so fire. This looks so good. Like, this is definitely going past 6 issues, right?
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Oh, okay, good.
100%.
Oh my gosh. This is what? Oh my, yo.
They got gold again.
He's got a fucking crossbow made out of swords.
Yeah. Who said he was a zombie? Is that AJ?
I mean, AJ said it.
I think if he's a zombie, oh my god, they're swinging for the fucking fences.
Yo.
I think it's Roy though.
Do we? Wait, hold on. Time out. So I know he dead, right?
Yeah.
Oliver Queen dead. And I also know the nigga that killed him, Absolute Hawkman, was he running around with Superman or some shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Ollie was mentioned. Like, did anybody read that? What was the context? What was the context of the conversation? Does anybody know?
Basically, what I remember is he was just naming off like different people that he had already killed. Right?
Oh,
he brought up Sandman. You know, well, Wesley was in Absolute Evil.
Oh, I didn't read Absolute Evil yet, so.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's
yeah,
fine.
well, Dr. Fate, I'm pretty sure is dead too.
God damn, nigga.
Yeah, they're killing off a lot of people. Yeah, he basically just mentioned it because he was just like, "Have you ever heard of these people?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, because they don't matter. I dealt with them."
What? Damn.
Or something like that. That was basically what he was saying. He was just saying, like, these people, you don't know who these people are because they're my body count.
Oh, that's fire. Hold on. I like that. Cool. I like that. Hell, okay, talk your shit.
Yeah, this is 100%. This is probably like Zombie Ollie. Because, like, it's hard not to say that it isn't just because the premise is literally he is going after the billionaires that killed Oliver. So, like, I mean, like, it would make it a little obvious, I guess, but also,
wouldn't it be?
You know,
wouldn't it be Roy though? Like,
well, I mean, like, how much? I mean, like, yeah, but like the idea that Ollie is back somehow, and he's because you know the Lazarus Pit.
That's in play.
You know, maybe.
Oh,
who knows?
Okay,
really.
All right. Okay.
I mean, you know, I mean, like, really, who knows about any of this? But I mean, listen, this art
is fucking.
This art is really good.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this
who's writing it
is real nice. Porn sack.
What is he known for?
I don't
Arrowverse.
remember.
He had a hand in the Arrowverse stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
But my
Who's doing the art again?
Is
it Albuquerque? Yeah, it is. It's
yeah.
Raphael Albuquerque. Okay.
Yeah. Man, this is.
But yeah, no, I mean, this looks sick.
This is fucking insane.
Cannot wait for this. Oh boy.
So, I mean, it's safe to say, huh?
Flash probably getting dropped. Just keeping it a book.
Oh, you saw this is like, yeah, one of y'all gotta go. It's Flash.
Yeah, man. Gotta go. The Superman's actually kind of. I went back and read the race stuff, and I'm like, it is kind of good.
I told folk, bro, just let Aaron cook. Let Aaron cook.
It's kind of good. I didn't like the race being like his guy now, but if Race's thing about looking for an heir, why the fuck would he want Bruce when I can have a Kryptonian? It's kind of smart.
See, so bro, I mean, the good thing here is, at least this is guaranteed to be our only Green Arrow content outside of Detective Comics that we'll be getting on a consistent basis, because this is for sure going to 6. No, this is for sure going to get extended to 12 and it become a full-blown ongoing 100%. The premise is too dope, and I can guarantee you once this image dropped, the pre-order numbers went up 100%.
Yeah,
100%. And then the other one that we got, that's Absolute Catwoman. The writer for this is what is her name?
Jay Garrison.
Yeah, Jay Garrison. So Scott Snyder is co-writing this with her, and I'm here for it. Like, I like the bit
She's
of
one of his students, so.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So, I like what I've been seeing of Absolute Catwoman and Batman. She's probably one of my favorite elements of the book. And yeah, if Scott Snyder is standing behind and co-signing, then I'm going to give it a go. So this is obviously going to get extended. And this is good because we also got the news that Absolute Martian Manhunter is for sure ending. So
yeah,
the fact that for now. So it's taken the fact that you have these two baller ass books that are going to take its place. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I think Denise Camp said that they were handed something that they couldn't say no to. So Absolute Martian Manhunter had to go, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, it was always supposed to end at 6 anyway, so it's not really like It is ending where it was like it was ending where it could end, right? It was supposed to be half as long, but they had this in the talk. I mean, they were told that they can come back when they want to, but really no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So like whatever.
Absolute Martian Manhunter's. I think Scott said something on the lines of, "Oh, he's going to be popping up in the Absolute universe, anyways."
Yeah.
So it's
What do y'all think he's getting? What job he got? What do you think job they got?
What do you mean?
Like, what book are they going to? They couldn't say no to.
See, here's the thing. They said it hasn't been announced yet, but I see a lot of people saying Doom Patrol anyway.
I thought it was an Absolute book.
No, they didn't say what it is. But he does have he didn't say explicitly what it is, but we obviously, again, they announced that he is one of the writers on the Next Level book, and they haven't really elaborated what that is. So I don't really know. I assume it's a Next Level book because he had an Absolute book, and he's obviously got a Vertigo book. Might as well just have like a main line. Doom Patrol seems like something that would be up his alley.
No disrespect to Doom Patrol. No disrespect, but yes, I understand. Absolute Martial Manhunter was supposed to, it ended naturally, right? It's ending naturally, but I don't know if I'd give that up for Doom Patrol. No disrespect. You feel me?
I mean, that sounds like somebody who hasn't read Doom Patrol.
I mean,
again,
I have read Doom Patrol, and well, not the original, not the good stuff, I guess, but like, I mean, it's Doom Patrol. It's one of those books that feel like it's one of those books that prints money when it comes out. So I mean,
okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I guess you have to you got to have a specific caliber to do Doom Patrol, and I think Camp has that caliber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I just don't know how much stock I'm supposed to put in when he says the book is not announced. Because does that mean that like the book itself is not announced, or is he just talking about like the book formally has not been announced?
Hold on,
right? Because like Doom Patrol got announced, quote unquote, but it has no creative team. They just kind of said they were making it.
Yeah,
right.
Like it's
like, does that count, or does that count, or does it like mean literally we don't know what the book is, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you should take this timeline serious at the fuck all. And I'm gonna
hold up. I want to answer Steph's question. You know what? No, it's nothing on this list. It's nothing here.
I think that's the case. I think it's nothing on this list.
Nothing. Nope. It's something.
I mean, it's definitely not. I mean, like let's go back for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not the Demon.
No, Wade's writing Legion. You can go ahead and book that.
That's James Herron. Williamson is writing Legion.
Oh yeah, I can see that too.
The only thing left would be Shadow of the Bat, Doom Patrol, and Jonah. And he said the book's not announced, so I don't know what it's going to be. Blue Beetle. Yeah.
I mean, a TV show is. Is it getting an animated TV show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a TV show.
And it's confirmed it's still coming up by James and Miguel.
And if somebody could get Blue Beetle to go past a certain issue count, it's Camp.
It's probably him. It's him. Yeah.
It'd probably be Ted Grant though. Ted Quarterman.
Okay.
Or
if it's not Ted, it's gonna be a split between Jaime and Ted. Yeah. It has to be like because Jaime has to be like the focus.
That and Ted's been getting a lot of spin lately in Justice League.
That too.
And it's a lot of, because since Wade's been back, a lot of those Silver Age guys are getting a lot of burn. Like, bruh, Dan, the first Blue Beetle's back. He's in Green Lantern somewhere chilling. So, right. So I mean, like, I think I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't take none of that shit serious. Because I think with Scott answering what you call it, I forget his name, but Vegeta, right? One of the people I go back and forth with, one of Z's partners, right? On Twitter. He's the one that messaged Scott, and Scott replied back to him, telling him about like the more Black books coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of their next level stuff that's kind of like it's been announced, but it hasn't been announced. I think a lot of shit's gonna get pivoted because DC's feeling some heat. Like it's, and typically I wouldn't take it serious, but it's like for Scott to feel the need to reply to the likes of that, it was like, you got to say it's somebody's talking about it for Scott to feel the need to do damage control.
Oh, I mean, okay, fuck it. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, okay?
Not bad to get us here, but like I think we're trying to get here organically.
Yeah, I mean, what are the chances? I mean, I could see Denise Camp doing a Black book. I could see it, like doing some good work with a Black character. I could see it. Just we're speculating on what
and I'm not even saying that's the case. I'm just saying, like,
in general,
speaking to the narrative of the timeline of books being released.
Yeah.
I think there's some like that Vixen book that's coming out in the next 6 months, guaranteed. Not 6, 8, but that book's getting fast tracked. I can guarantee you, it's too much smoke around
Hold on.
Stephanie
So
Williams.
let's pivot to that one. Let's pivot to that. Let's pivot to that topic then. Let's pivot to that topic then. So yeah, let us know what you guys think about Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Catwoman. We all know these books are gonna succeed. That's a day one cop. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Steph, AJ, Quentin, I got y'all on the variants, man. I got y'all on the variants, bro. It's
All
green
right.
out. I got y'all on the variants, bro. Just consider this a gift from me. All right. Because we got to make sure these books last. All right. Because I
Yeah.
don't have no mainline Green Arrow. Okay. but yeah. So we're gonna circle back real quick to the we got the timeline. All right. So we got the timeline here of books. So we know
Yeah.
Legion and Jonah is. Wait, hold on. So it's Legion, Doom Patrol, and Jonah Hex is summer 2026. We know the Demon and Shadow of the Batman is fall 2026. So we're already speculating on what Denise Camp's book could be. I don't think it's any of these. I think that's we're on the same consensus here. It's not any of these books.
Yeah.
Right? So, and there are some other names on that initial list that still have yet to be announced, right? Because I think, Higgins and Dino Culo. Higgins was already on the name for New York, right? If I'm not mistaken. So
I think
Nah,
so.
the
Yeah.
Titans Teen Titans just popped out of nowhere recently.
Yeah.
That
No,
wasn't
he's-
original. That wasn't one of the original Next Level books. That
it
just
was.
came out. It
Oh
was.
no! A couple months later, though.
Yeah, a couple months later that you saw like the icon, like
Yeah.
the title card pop up, and we knew it was coming out. They didn't have no creative team, but the original lineup was I think these books here
Without
Yeah.
Jonah
without Joker too.
and Doom Patrol
Oh yeah,
So-
that's right. Yeah.
and Legion.
So it was like that, the Deathstroke book, the Lobo book, Barber book, Shadow of the Bat was one of the original rollouts too, and that's the rest of them, right? That's all of them. Lobo, Deathstroke.
I'm looking it up right now. All right.
Yeah, Demon was
Excuse
there.
me.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Demon was
Oh,
there too.
Firestorm.
Firestorm.
Okay.
And they're gonna drop the ball on that, bro. I was so excited for that shit. And that premise just sounds so wrap around my elbow to get to my ass.
Yeah. So
And then
everything here has been spoken for so far. It looks like.
oh yeah, Batwoman
Yeah.
is the Tana, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So everything is spoken for, and the creative teams. Let's see here. Everybody has spoken for. Yep. Rucka, Corona, Camp, Tamaki. Oh no, James Herron.
He's doing the Demon.
He is.
Yeah. I mean, they
Oh.
didn't announce it, but Scott let it slip. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay then. Cool. So
Yeah.
I can see this being fleshed out more. Yeah, because like you said, we didn't know Teen Titans was a thing until much later. So we're all right. So I know there was some talk about a Vixen book that was. I've been hearing rumblings about a Vixen book. What was Stephanie Phillips? No, Stephanie Williams. Her name is. I know she's been going pretty viral talking about getting a Vixen book greenlit. But yeah, I'll just tell you right now, nothing here really excites me. Even the Legion book doesn't excite me. Actually, outside of Batman, Shadow of the Bat, and I thought Tamaki was going to write that. So Tamaki's writing back Barbara. So now I'm
Tamaki on Barber's cool. I'm excited about that. Scotty on Lobo. I am interested in seeing what that book is, just visually. the Deathstroke stuff, Scott is raving about that book. I think that has really, if they do that right, they're trying to build the assassins again.
Oh, thankfully.
If Deathstroke is good, and we need some good Deathstroke, we can see Silencer again, Checkmate be reborn. Hopefully they answer some Leviathan questions in that book, but whatever. Um it was another book that was I was looking at and Demon. I mean, personally, I just like Etrigan. So um Jonah, I think Jonah Hex. People were so shocked about this book being announced. I'm like, man, y'all don't know Jonah Hex sells like crazy.
Yeah,
I
I don't
we'll
know.
get to it.
yeah.
I
I
don't
think,
know.
or we could bring it up now. I don't. You know what? We got to talk about it. So let's just talk about it, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. Well, obviously, like, it has been a very big, conundrum, a very big topic about, all these books. None of them are about a black character, right? And listen, I'm not going to get involved in this conversation any more than this, right? Because we don't need my fucking input, right?
No,
Well, I like your input.
Um,
I think you should.
your
I
start
mean,
input is very
yeah,
welcome.
but
how we
like,
got here. Though.
Hey everybody, Saltine Cracker reporting here from Black People. We don't need that.
You're good.
We don't need
You
it.
got
All right.
the cookout pass, bro. You're good.
Thank you.
Just don't
But
say it in front of us. Just
I'm
playing.
Yo, dog.
okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
playing.
Wait a minute.
God damn it.
Okay. But here's the thing, right? I need people to understand this, right? And I mean everybody. You in chat, need everybody to understand this. Jonah Hex getting announced is not proof of anything, right? It's not. I'm sorry.
Wait, is that the narrative going on? Because I'm off Twitter.
I saw people when this got announced saying people want you to believe that them not giving black characters books is just a sales thing, but then they turn around and make a Jonah Hex book. Listen, I know it got a relaunch because like New 52 happened, right? Mm-hmm. The last book he had was like 12 years ago, right? It has been a long time. But that book,
92 issues.
105.
God.
That's the initial run from like 2006 to like when New 52 happened, it's the same writer, so I'm just going to count it as the same run. The initial run is 70, and then it relaunched with a new number 1 with a new issue 0, and then a new name. And that's just another 35 issues. It's the same writer. It's Palmiotti. It's Palmiotti's Jonah Hex, right? The whole thing. Yeah. It's 105 issues, right? Right. They have proof that he sold at one point, right? But they didn't do anything with him for like the next 12 years. Which, to be fair, that was the first Jonah Hex book in 20 years, if I'm not mistaken.
And that first run did 72, if I'm not mistaken.
92.
No, like the original like 70s run, like 60s run type thing. Or whenever it came out.
That was 92, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they do 92?
Yeah, they did 92, and then Palmiotti did 105.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing, is that like, when he was on the shelf, he sold. He sold. They have proof that he did sell, right? It's just that they don't have concrete proof that he would sell now, right? Right? Because they didn't do anything with him for 12 years. Who knows if a Jonah Hex book would sell now? But that's the thing, is that like a lack of number, a lack of data to show you that a lack of proof that a book would sell is not in of itself proof that it won't. They just gotta like bite the bullet. Somebody wanted to do a Jonah Hex book, just let him do a Jonah Hex book. See what happens.
And historically,
all in all,
cut you off, Stef.
No, go ahead.
Westerns sell really well in comic form.
Yeah.
Historically.
Yeah, they do.
So if this is a typical Jonah run, I mean, who's writing it? Harden? Hayden?
We don't know.
Oh, it's probably Jimmy. Fuck it. Put Jimmy back on the book. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
But no, go ahead, Steph. That's all you need.
I'm just saying, it's just like I don't really think like you can use Jonah specifically as like proof of anything because he's in like this weird like limbo where like he did sell,
He's an
right?
A-list,
He's a
an A-list
Western.
character.
He
Like,
honestly,
I wouldn't say
he has a
A-list per
movie.
se.
He has
He
a
does.
movie, right?
With Josh Brolin,
With Josh
and
Brolin,
Megan
and
Fox,
and Megan Fox, and
which wasn't
John
that bad. I
Malkovich,
just
and
wanna
Michael
throw it out there.
Fassbender, and all these other fucking like A-list
It
talent.
wasn't as bad. It's terrible, but it's like a love. It's kind of like Craven. It's a lovable bad. Like I enjoyed watching that movie. It was terrible. Don't get me wrong, but Josh did enough to keep you engaged. And then Megan Fox is there. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
there.
I do have to give it a watch at some point, but like, I mean, regardless, I mean, like he has enough popularity to get a fucking movie, right? That's not nothing, right? It's just like he's in that middle ground where it's like you can't really say he's not selling because like he did at one point and they just haven't done anything with him. You can't really use him as proof of like either really like side of the argument, I guess. Again, that's it. That's all I got, you know.
Well, okay, so
let me interject too much into this. You know, this is not my topic.
Well, clearly I missed this because I'm no longer on Twitter, but like
I'm crazy. I almost told Steph he's one of the good ones. He's cool.
yo,
That's crazy.
oh Jesus, here we go. Okay,
All right.
so oh my God,
In context, that was funny.
okay,
All right, I'm gonna go put my laundry in the dryer. It's been stuck in there for like an hour and a half now.
All right.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right, so the narrative is that because Jonah Hex got a book, you know, that's further proof that DC would. All right, listen, this is a whole lot of nothing. This is a whole lot of nothing. All right, it's a whole lot of nothing. All right, because what DC all in, and we've talked about this, me and you, Quentin, and then I'm pretty sure I've talked about it with AJ. Like DC all in and DC, what is it? Dawn of DC, bruh. How many times do we have to tell y'all that DC tried? How many times do I tell you? They tried. They tried multiple times.
We had a whole list
and even
books.
before Dawn of DC, they tried. Right?
Remember Future State?
Yes, Future State, and then
Future
Milestone Returns, which we'll get to later, right? DC has tried. All right. They gave y'all Black Lightning. They gave y'all Cyborg. They gave y'all Mr. Terrific. They gave y'all Steelworks. They gave y'all Speed Force. They gave y'all well, War Journal. I don't count because War Journal ended naturally. They gave y'all Milestone Returns. They gave y'all fuck it. I mean, even recently, they gave y'all Question All Along the Watchtower. They gave y'all
a Signal book one time. That shit only made it past 2 issues. It's just
they had that one.
I mean, I'm just talking about that shit was hella long ago, but it's just the point. Like,
so the point is they tried. They tried, and then they tried. So, and the reason why I'm not even going to give this too much, we're not even going to stay here, because at some point, when are we going to stop repeating? When is this conversation going to stop repeating itself? Right? I saw the video that what's his name put out. What's his name? Blerd Without Fear. DC Discrimination Comics or whatever, some shit. DC Comics. So I saw the video, right? And I rolled my eyes. And I'm pretty sure if I was on Twitter and I saw this, I would roll my eyes too. This is a nothing burger. They have tried with black fans, and black fans have consistently told DC, hey, eat a dick, fuck you. Period. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all you guys say. That's all you gotta say. How many times do we have to tell y'all? You niggas got spanked by Green Arrow. You niggas got spanked by Zatanna. You niggas got spanked by the Punisher. Hey, you niggas got spanked by who else recently got their shit extended? Poison Ivy.
Hey, how many? They talk shit about all those books. and they got black artists, they got black and brown writers on those books, and they don't support them, and those books still outsold them. It's crazy.
So what more? What more can DC do? How many times can the Black writers go on not Word Balloon, Black Comic Lords, and say we need y'all to buy our books so we can have a chance of being extended? How many times do we got to keep having the same
I'm gonna be honest. I
the same
love
thing?
black comic lords too, but they getting kind of played out saying the same shit too. Like
It's the same shit, bro. It's the
because
same.
I saw somebody say something. They brought up Storm right as a counter argument to like the Vixen's the lack of a Vixen book and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, bro, Storm has been Marvel's probably top two, maybe top female character since I don't know 1970s, and she's only had two solo runs. One with oh, not Al Ewan. Fuck, what's his name? Fuck. Anyway, but they had one like in 2015 that lasted like 6 issues. This is the longest run she's ever had. The longest, most defining run she's ever had. Now, is it proof of context that Storm should have been had a solo book? 1000%. Do I think DC's not dropping the ball? For those that want to see a more raw, unfiltered, less composed version of this rant, go on my Twitter, my TikTok page. Pretty good stuff there. But do I think that's why I think the Vixen book is gonna get fast tracked because there's no reason. One, it's an easy concept to sell, right? She's Beyonce. Beyonce superheroes, go for it. Like it should be, it's kind of like the Blade shit. Like it shouldn't be hard to make a Blade movie. So I understand, like it's low hanging fruit when you say discrimination comics. When when if you've been paying attention and reading the product, you would know that black characters are playing a major figure. They're a major focal point. Everybody can't carry a fucking book. And that's when it gets really, really petty because like you don't really care. You just want to say something that sounds provocative or
Mhm.
profound or pro-black or whatever excuse you want to use. And it's like when done correctly, yes. Do they need to have a better balance? 1000%. But when they did do a balance in comics, New 52, you let all most of those books fail. You bitched and moan about shit like that, right? So no, DC has no proof that Tattoo Man can carry a solo series. And I've been campaigning for a Mark Richards Tattoo Man solo series for like 2 years, but I don't have any proof of concept for that. I don't think he has a cultivated a fan base to carry that. Green Arrow, his fan base got a mini series that stretched out to what 24 issues,
32.
32. It's because we showed up, we tweeted about it, we bought multiple issues, we made sure we got every issue, the annuals. We showed up, right? Mr. Terrific. I did everything in my power to tell the world about this after Superman came out, the world about how great Mr. Terrific was. I got a whole like two like video like essay thesis statement about how great Mr. Terrific is.
Hmm.
And I'm not some one of these platforms that just made a platform when I saw Superman. I've been a Mr. Terrific fan. So like when I say as much as I love Mr. Terrific, he just now recently found a niche. He just found a market when they did the DC the DCU stuff, whenever they did the DC the Marvel DC stuff, right? When they did the Terrifics,
Hmm.
they finally found a modern day place for Mr. Terrific to stand out outside of the tech guy for the Justice Society, right? He's Reed Richards. And ever since they figured out to treat him like Reed Richards, he's worked, right or wrong,
Hmm.
true or false, right? Now you see him in a movie thriving, right? Now it's interesting. Now it's more eyes. People are asking about him now. His son is probably one of the most intriguing characters made in the last 5 years.
Hmm.
So I say that to say it takes time to build a fan base that's going to be able to carry a book that's worth to a company to make money. But I say it's all performative and we're gonna wrap this up. We shouldn't
Yes,
spend too much
please.
time on this. But like, there's other battles y'all could be fighting, but it's not DC's not discrimination comics as much as
It's
you
not.
think he is. Because I ain't gonna lie, Spawn ain't introduced a black character in outside of Al Simmons in fucking years.
Yeah.
I'm lying. Joseph, the dude from Milestone,
Oh, Joseph Village.
Bloodletter. I think that's the first one I've seen in forever. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's not a Spawn, direct family member, I guess. But continue. That's really all it is, bro.
Listen. This is a nothing topic. It's we've been here before, and it will be time for DC to put more focus on black characters in the future, but now is not the time. I don't listen. I got my 6 issues of Mr. Terrific that I could go read. I got my 5 how many issues of Black Lightning I could go read. I just finished reading what is it Steelworks not too long ago. I got the black books that y'all didn't read. We got those, so we good. We have our front to back stories and we can keep it pushing. But I don't know, it's 2026 and this is just a dead topic. It's a dead topic. It's dead. It's time for us to move on, take accountability, and show up when we ask for the books. And I will say this to close. It is a shame. It is a shame. It is embarrassing for y'all to be in Scott Snyder's DMs,
Yes.
whining and asking him, oh, what about these black characters? Do you have no shame? Do you have no shame? You have no shame.
And then you're aiming your anger and aggression and your nasty comments to somebody who's really on your fucking side.
And
Like,
he's not even he's a fucking consultant. He's a
mainly for
consultant.
the absolute universe at that.
So
Like,
what are we doing? So again, so we're not gonna stay too long. So
the fact that he had to respond to that.
no, and here's the thing,
damage
and I'm gonna give
control.
him flack for that. I'm gonna give him flack for that. I'm gonna give him flack for that. I'm gonna give him flack because not everything needs to be responded to. This is the same conversation I'd have had with Charles about James Gunn. It's the same conversation I'd have had with Charles about a bunch of different creatives. Not everything needs responding to. Because then, now that he responded to them, now there's all these expectations. Best believe. Now Scott Snyder put a target on his back.
But that's why I'm telling you with confidence, I can tell you with confidence that there's going to be about 3 books that you can bet that's going to get greenlit in the next 6 months. You're going to start seeing teaser art from some random artist. Static, Vixen, man, I don't know. Maybe they might try another Black Lightning or Mr. Terrific series. Maybe Mr. Terrific because the writer said he had another story to piggyback off what he did. So maybe them 3 for shit sure. For shit, Static for shit sure getting a book. Because after you read this week, it only makes sense that he gets a book that's kind of like his. If it's the McFarlane era of Spider-Man when he was in college, like that era of Static, you can book that book coming out. You already got the creative team. You already know who's writing that book. You already know who's going to draw it. That's an easy. Hey, give them 6 months. We can get 4 or 5 issues ahead.
All right, cool. Listen, if they do it, if it happens, then I will wait and see what the reception is like. That's all I gotta say. Because we've been here before. That's all I gotta say. So, Scott Snyder, I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you know the target you put on your back. And just know from here on out, if folk don't get what they want in terms of representation, you are the first DM, you are the first door they're gonna come knocking on. And I hope you're ready, my friend. I hope you're ready. Because answering those types of DMs was one of the worst things you could do. If it had something to do with Absolute or whatever,
bro, the person he answered, the account that he actually responded to. I don't know if you saw it, but go look at who he responded to. Matter of fact, I'll screenshot it to you.
Yeah. So I think I saw a glimpse of it. But the point is, that's not somebody that the energy should be shifted towards the collective, meaning the people who keep asking, right? That's more of a conversation for y'all to have. That's not a conversation for y'all to take to Scott Snyder or any of the big name creators, because Scott Snyder's there to do one thing: push Absolute. That's it. The end. He came back for Absolute. He didn't come here to get wrapped up with y'all's bullshit. Case in point. But anyways, because yeah, we're not gonna stay here forever. But yeah, Jonah Hex, I hope it does good. Legion, I hope it does good. I'm not reading it. Doom Patrol, I hope it does good. Demon, yeah, but Shadow of the Bat, that's the one I'm paying attention to. But if I had to put my money to close this conversation, yeah, man, camp on Doom Patrol, and maybe what Quentin said is probably true. We'll probably get like some black books fast tracked, and which is kind of dangerous because I don't know if
It's
you're fast
dangerous,
track
but I mean,
if
I
you're
think
fast yeah if you're fast tracking books now, what artists are you gonna get? Who
I
are
mean,
you
I think
calling?
I think for the Vixen and the Static book, that's those come I think those have come stop. I think Stephanie and Travis or Trevor, I'm not sure what his name is. I think it's Travis or Trevor. Now if I'm tripping. But those two, I think the proof of concept is there. Right. I
Mm,
think they have a clear ideal of what they want that book to be. And I think you have Storm and Marvel to kind of use as a guiding light, right? I think Static, once you read Wednesday's book and coming off the previous title, the previous book, and the stuff with Milestone, um, with all that, I think it's logical with Dapper, what's his name,
Draper, yeah.
Ivy, yeah, Draper being the artist, and then it's easier for Joseph to be the, go ahead and be the writer, right? He has the passion, he has the history behind it, you know, and that's somebody Milestone would easily sign off on, right? The estate. Um, I wouldn't mind seeing Black Lightning get another crack. Uh, maybe like a Rodney Barnes or something like that, another big name. Um, remember they were supposed to be teasing Bloodwind stuff for Superman, right? They've been trying to find a way to work him in. With Etrigan having a series, you may be able to use that as a backdoor into a Bloodwind series. Like, give these guys some opportunities to kind of see what they can do. I think Vixen and Static are the easiest ones to get in the next in like a quick year and a half turnaround, if you ask me.
Yeah. Um, if as long as it's done correctly, people get behind it, and the creative team, can put boot to ass. I'm here for it because, but yeah, but if am I putting too much stock in the longevity of the books? Nah, man, I've been here before. We've been here before, 100%.
Feel you.
Yeah,
I
we've been. Yeah.
if the Static book doesn't, if we don't get a Static book for at least if that when Static comes back, right? If we
Hmm.
don't get a Static run that's at least the same amount as a Miles run, a typical Miles run in Marvel, that means Static fans and Milestone fans are bullshit ass people
Yeah. So
that be
we'll see.
just on this whole capping.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. So yeah, prove us wrong.
Vixen, I think would be a hit. I think I love how Travis draws her. I keep calling this man Travis. Please somebody confirm what his name is, please. Uh, and I think Stephanie has a passion for the character,
Yeah.
right? And I think how the fuck can you not sell a Vixen book? You know what I mean? Like, it's just me as a writer myself, just like, man, Vixen is just it's so much untapped potential. She could be globetrotting. She's a model. She's an activist. You know what I'm saying? She's fine. You know what I mean? Nigga, like I think about how the She-Hulk book for Rainbow Rowell was
Oh yeah,
so
that was really
successful.
good.
Like one of the best books I read in the last couple years, right? Both versions of it. And I'm like, if that book can sell, a She-Hulk book, right? Why the fuck can a story like Vixen had a cartoon series 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, the
And
CW. Yeah.
and she was prominent on Legends. Maybe not Mari, no, proper all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
Wasn't she on Injustice, or am I tripping?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Was she in Injustice? I think yeah, no, she was. Yeah, she was
Maybe
a
comic, right?
she was a reskin for Cheetah.
Boom. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yep. So I think
Oh, she was.
personally,
She was. Yeah.
I don't know why it's so hard for like that book to be like, I don't see that book taking too long. Like, and when they came back on kind of talking about their pitch meeting, that kind of told me that it's going down because one thing as a writer, you don't talk about pitch readings. You don't
Oh.
talk about them bitches. So they came
Oh.
back talking about it. And the pitch meeting was a few months back, but they had another one, a recent one. So of course, like that's the book you would do. Like Vixen low key really is the easiest book to kind of knock off.
Hmm.
If I'm being real, that's kind of like the slam. That's like the fast break slam right there, bro. Like
I
if
didn't
Vixen,
let Vixen be the tester. Let Vixen and Static be the testers.
yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So we
And I
have
think
because we have what the Dakota incident that's coming out this week, and then I know the Vixen book has been in the works or the talks. So let those be the testers. If we can get some good steam behind those books, then I'll entertain more books down the line. But I think at this point we can only do 2 testers because we've had so many testers previously over the past like 2 or 3 years. So now we're gonna bump it down to those 2. Do well with those. We'll talk. I think that's fair. I think that's more than fair.
you're right.
Yes, more than fair. But last topic. So this one I ain't gonna hold y'all, and I'm gonna cut it off in 20 minutes. So we only got 20 minutes to 15 to 20 minutes to talk about this one. 15 and then we out of here. All right. So there's been some beef brewing in these streets between me and Stef. Okay?
Oh, we really gonna do this again?
There's been some
Please.
beef
I
brewing.
thought we squashed this.
So there's been some beef brewing between me and Stef. All right.
All right.
So no, I'm just playing. No, me and Steph are good. Y'all know I love Steph. Steph is my baby.
He called me a whore when I got on here.
I call everybody a whore. Actually, no, you're the only one I call a whore. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even lie. Like,
I think he
that's
called me a
just
whore the
you.
other day too, though. So
Okay, all right.
pretty sure he did.
Yo,
You calling people other whores out here, bro? I'm kind of jealous now, bro.
you guys are my old. You guys are the only 2 that get the whore tagline. All right.
AJ's gonna pop in here in like 5 minutes and be like, "Oh yeah, you called me a whore. You called me a whore."
No, AJ's the only one I have to call a whore. He's the only one. Only one.
You respect AJ, huh?
All right.
All right.
Treat
So
us
listen.
like
So y'all listen. There's been some. I guess there's been some beef brewing between Blerd Without Fear and the Comics Explained. Now, I guess this popped off right around the time when I left Twitter. So I guess The Kids Are All Right came out 2 weeks ago, right? So which we discussed. Static returned, and then everybody, including us, we were hyped for the Dakota incident, the new one shot that's coming out this week, right? And then in the midst of all this happiness or whatnot, I guess there was a tweet that popped off that called Comics Explained a coon, right? Because it said, "Oh, how are you one of the biggest Black comic book creatives, but you have no content on milestone stuff?" And then, people kicking his back in, and I think Blerd Without Fear jumped in. It's like, "Hey, Comics Explained, he's all right." And then, per usual Twitter, to continue to push a narrative, I guess they dug up that he followed Nerdrotic and the Critical Drinker. I think that's what their name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who the second person is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then now it done spun out of control. So now because he done followed those folk from God knows how long when, now there's this whole narrative of Comics Explained is this, Comics Explained is that, and there's been some back and forth between the two. I think there's been some more content made regarding these two, and now there's like a split because I think both of them were cordial before, but now it's split, because of I guess the conversation spinning out of you follow this person or you follow that person. And it's actually kind of silly and it's disappointing that these two brothers here got wrapped up in this nonsense. Because if you ask me, I don't think the initial issue has legs. I don't. I think Comics Explained, I think we can all say that Comics Explained, he does a very specific kind of content. He's more for MCU, DCU stuff. So when a DCU movie is about to pop off or MCU movie is about to pop off, he just has the videos in the tux and he latches on to the SEO. And that's how he's been able to transcend damn near all of us in the space. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with his style content. And he's also covered Black characters, right? And I also said, I think it would be a waste of time for Comics Explained to cover milestone stuff, because we can check the numbers, y'all. If you check the Google Trends, like what the Google Trends, for people who don't know, that's how you check the search volume for certain terms. If you look at MCU versus milestone, MCU is here. You're always going to get clicks for MCU stuff. You're not going to get that much traffic for milestone. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with him just doing what makes him money. I don't think you can call him names because of that. And I don't know. I also feel like too, like all of these two were baited. They were pulled apart by Twitter. And the fact that there's like a split between two of these guys who I think are great in the space, despite how I may not like their content, but they do what they do. I think they're great. And it's just a damn shame. But I'm sure you guys have seen the beef that's been going on. I don't know. What are your takes on it? I want the white man to go first.
Okay. All right. I was literally gonna say, let me lead here. Okay, so basically I have never really watched Comics Explained, I should say that. And I didn't watch Blerd before any of this went down. So obviously this was very like new to me. Now I'm a subscriber for Blerd. I've checked out a bunch of the guy's stuff. Pretty cool dude. I don't know how I wasn't subscribed before, but I am now. I think here I do agree in the sense that like, and Blerd said this, in his videos about the whole thing. First off, I think we should say that like at this point the whole thing is kind of like it's gonna persist to a degree. Like the beef is always gonna be there like a little bit, and people are gonna talk about it. But for the most part, like it's over, right? Like it's basically something that's like the lasting kind of like reputation and how Explained handled the entire situation. This is gonna stick with him probably for like a very long time, if not like forever, really. But the initial whole idea of he didn't want to cover Milestone. His answer for why he didn't want to cover Milestone is because like he doesn't want to be like the sole voice on like Black issues in the comic book space or something like that. Like he didn't want to be, he didn't want to be like one of the top figureheads when it comes to the struggle for like representation in the medium or whatever. I don't remember what the specific wording was, but that is like on paper, like that's fine, that's whatever. Even Blerd said like whatever, I don't care what you do on your platform or whatever. I think the biggest problem is the disconnect between this desire to stay very apolitical and then following people like Nerdrotic on the side. That's the thing, right? I feel like that's the biggest issue because, like, if you were somebody who a lot of this, there's a lot of talk about, following people on Twitter who are like ideologically not part on the same plane of the spectrum that you are, right? That following people that do not have the same kind of like politics that you do, and whether or not that would be like an endorsement or whatever. And I think like the idea, if you were like, on paper, I don't think it's a bad thing, right? But I think the problem with Explained is it's the specific people that he's following juxtaposed to this I don't want to be too political thing, right? Because these are explicitly like political creators. Like the Critical Drinker is like a movie reviewer, like that's different a little bit, but he kind of dabbles in like the same kind of talk, right? Nerdrotic is like these fucking
he's a dick.
these remedial staple eating hooligans, these fucking botched projects, right? All they talk about is dumb culture war shit, right? These are inherently political creators, right? This is all they talk about, right? So if you have like a desire to be apolitical, obviously there's like a little bit of a disconnect between like being publicly apolitical and being apolitical in general, right? But if you're going to talk about like, he said his excuse was, he follows them because he wants to be informed from all sides of the issue, right? From all sides of, comics Twitter and, whatever groups of people like you can get information from. He wants to hear like a second opinion about it. He wants to make sure that he has, complete access to any kind of like opinion that he could get, and that, they're not wrong about everything, right? These people make careers about complaining that people with melanin and uteruses are in comics too much and media in general too much. I think at that point, even if in a vacuum you're right and they can say things that are not inherently wrong, I think you can assume that the context as to why they're saying it is malicious to the point where you don't really need to even really acknowledge these people, especially if, again, you're trying to not be publicly like analyzing any of this stuff from like a political angle. And it's like his excuse just kind of flew out the window at that point.
Okay.
Right. I think that's the biggest problem, is that like you can't be following like explicitly political people who don't really have anything to offer beyond screaming your mouth off about culture war shit that doesn't matter. Right. If if you're trying to be apolitical, I don't think there's an excuse for following those people anymore. Yeah. Right. And even these specific people, I don't really know if there would be an excuse in general, but like the idea of following people who are not on your kind of like plane of the political spectrum and whatever, that kind of stuff, when you're like adamant about not being involved in that kind of angle and not analyzing any of this stuff with that kind of angle in mind, that excuse just kind of goes out the window in general.
Yeah.
But these people specifically, I don't really know if you can even like explain that away, to be honest.
No,
it might be bad enough that you just can't explain that away.
Yeah, and that, from that aspect, I 100% agree. Like I get it, because I've purposely stayed away from. I feel like I've heard of the Critical Drinker, but like I don't know. I never got the political stuff. I was like, I'm not a big movie review guy, so like I just always thought of him as the movie guy. And
he flies under the radar because he especially with comics, because he doesn't really, unless it's like a comic book movie, nobody in comics Twitter like really acknowledges him.
Oh, okay.
Right. Again, he is very much like a movie guy more than anything else. But
and then
I mean, like, I mean, Blerd even said it on Saros's you know, because I watched the live stream. I think it was a live stream, or maybe it was just like a podcast episode. I don't know. You know, even he said it was like the idea of following, you know, people who are ideologically opposed to you, right, is something that he understands. It's something that he does, right? But when we're talking about people who are racist,
yeah,
like just straight up, right? That's a little different,
yeah.
right?
And
There's levels to this shit, right?
I understand that part. I think and I 100% agree with you, and I understand that narrative. The thing that gets me is just like the convenience of this being pulled up. That's why I have a hard time like giving it legs, because it's like you conveniently pulled. This was convenient. He could have been following them for God knows how long.
Yeah.
And then now you decide to pull this up. So back when he was following them, it's all fine. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody gave a shit. But because one wanted to come out and initially defend, which one would do, they're both in the space, they're in the same realm. Now, oh shit, now let's pull here. Like that's where I didn't agree. And that's why I say this whole thing doesn't have legs. But like now that you're giving it context because of who the people are and all that, I get it. But it's just like how we got here, it still doesn't. How we got here and how we landed doesn't sit right. I think that's my big thing. But I hear what you're saying though, because now that it's out, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I mean, I do get that. Like, this was, not saying that people shouldn't have checked him, but the fact that this was on the back, on the off the back of him just saying some stuff about like what he doesn't want to have on his channel or whatever. Yeah. That obviously, that could very much be kind of like interpreted as like a bad faith thing. The fact that it was born out of that, but at the same time, it's like
it's them.
This is information that like needed to come out at some point. And like we needed to talk about it at some point, like as a community, I guess. But yeah, I don't know.
And like before I pass it over to like Quentin, I think and this is just a general content creation statement, right? Like it don't matter if it's me, it don't matter if it's Quentin, it don't matter if it's Stef or anybody, Blerd or whoever, right? Like I think it's wrong to say, hey, this person looks like this and they should cover that. I'm 100% against that. I wouldn't do it to a Asian creator. I wouldn't do it to like a white. I just don't believe in that. You look like this, so you should cover that. I don't believe in that, right? And I always say this: if you feel like there was a gap in something, like say for example, right? I made this channel because okay, I noticed people weren't talking about this. So you know what I did? I bought a mic. I learned how to, edit videos. I learned how to edit audio, and I started putting shit out because I wanted to cover the gap that was there. So like, and again, it's not just a comics explain thing. It's just like, it's not right to just be like, oh, you're like this person because you don't cover this. No. What if I just don't want to cover that stuff, right? What if I don't feel like I'm the right voice to cover that stuff? Because I'll tell you right now, based off of the stuff I've seen from Comics Explained, like the way he acts online, I wouldn't want him touching milestone stuff. I wouldn't, personally. That's not a slight. I just don't. I don't think he's the guy to do it. But to say, you look like this and you have to cover that, I don't agree with that. It doesn't. You can be a small time creator. You could be a big time creator. I just don't agree with that. So that's another element of the conversation I want to throw in. But Quentin, what are your thoughts? Q, you there?
Q?
Oh, he dipped. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's my whole thing. Also, just like he'll probably come back. But yeah, I don't agree with, because it's like pigeonholing somebody. And I don't agree with pigeonholing. Like, I don't know how you feel about that statement, but like, what do you think?
I mean, again,
Yeah.
maybe this is encroaching on territory I shouldn't be. Maybe this isn't my business, but
Mhm.
I do agree, I guess, that like I don't know, like it's just kind of like I was talking about, this is not really the same thing, but I was talking about the idea of like, I don't know,
Okay.
like streaming on Twitch about this stuff, or
Mhm.
I talked to you about like what you use to edit YouTube shorts. Um, I don't know. I just I brought up Twitch because I saw there was a void, I think, and I did it. Well, I didn't do it, but like I don't know, I might do it. I don't
You
fucking know.
should.
I mean, listen, I'll say it right now. The SEO for Tokon is just going to be too good. I'll be the one guy who does it on the channel. Like I'm down for that. You know, I'm genuinely like interested in it, and it's too good like SEO to pass up. Like we
Mhm.
can't not do it, but I don't want to like rope anybody who's not interested into it. So
Mhm.
I'll just do it. I'll just be the
Okay.
Tokon
Okay.
guy. But I don't know. It's just kind of like I think you should be allowed to do the stuff that you want to do, and I get again. I don't want to say something. I don't want to get too involved,
Mhm.
but you know,
So
yeah, I definitely see the idea of like it being a little too pigeonholy. Um, Although it was probably just because he has like 2 million subscribers, and that would probably be good to do something with that.
That is a lot of
I don't know.
subscribers. Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. But
I
Q,
think
go ahead.
I think Rob is a very, very neutral black guy. All right. And when I say that, right, I'm saying this from a place of privilege, I guess one would say. Right. I am somewhat biracial, not really, but I am. So I had a friend. I have a friend, my former business partner, to put his business out there. My friend JB. I don't know if we're friends still, but whatever. But JB is a black man. But if you saw JB is a white man. He looks very similar to Rob. JB walks through life as a white man. That makes sense, right?
Mhm.
His friend, I had to tell him one time. We were brainstorming a arc, and me and my wife, we were sitting there, we were talking. We were all just kind of chilling there, smoking or whatever. And I told him, I was like, "You say certain things politically that you don't mean any harm by saying the neutrality of it, but to people who are darker tones than you, it comes off offensive in a way because you have a privilege to walk around with a certain guise to you."
Mhm.
And I remember I had to explain that to him, like your white friends treat you like a white man. So when they say certain shit, you don't pick up on it. But when I'm
Mm.
around them, they move. They're my friends, don't get me wrong, but they move differently. If that makes sense. Because they know I'm more aware of that kind of comment. It may not be on purpose, right?
Mhm.
That kind of thing. It's not something out of disrespect, but somebody who's not their friend, right, or know their content, their character, would take it offensive. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
So Rob is very much that guy. That's why he talks about people like Blue Marvel all the time, right? It's like not saying Blue Marvel's not great, but everybody who talks about Blue Marvel has a certain look to them. If
Mm.
that makes sense, right? Um, um, like I said, this is a nothing burger. Um, it's his channel. He can he can talk about whatever he wants to. One, I think Rose said this about it not fitting his. He does long form stories, right? That's what I know him by, like him reviewing arcs and showing panels and reading the story basically to me, right? I don't think I want him reading milestone books. If that makes sense. I don't think he can. He's not gonna read that with the same passion. You know if that makes any sense. I don't know if that
No, I hear you.
he's not
It don't
he's not
got the
gonna.
same. It don't got the same juice to it.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Not the same swagger. So it's not to say that he should he do something with Milestone? You're one of the biggest comic book platforms in the world. Yes. And you're a black man. Yes, you should cover some sort of information on Milestone, even if it's just reels information about the heroes. Nobody's telling you to do a bunch of things, but I had to unfollow Rob on TikTok only out of principle. Not I didn't unfollow him on YouTube, but just on Twitter and TikTok only because there is a pattern of kind of he's Icon. That's the crazy part about it. His favorite hero should be Icon, which is kind of crazy. Um, and I think it's a lot of that. It's a lot of Black Republican next to him, the stereotypical version of that comment, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Um, which is cool, right? Blerd without fear. I was told I couldn't talk about how I feel about him until I got on the pod. So I guess we're here now. Uh, I don't dislike him. I think his content's cool, but I don't think he likes me. He told me basically I was too cool to be a nerd. I was too handsome that I
He's
never
right.
got picked on or bullied or made fun of for liking comics in high school or middle school because I was cool. And I was like, wow, nobody's ever said this to me. And I was like, I, you had to see the interaction because I was sitting there looking at this tweet like, is he telling me I can't be a loser? Like, I could totally be a dweeb. I can be a nerd, bro. What the fuck? Like, he was like, he looked at me. He was like, I was like, bro, did you look at my avatar and deem me not worthy enough to be a nerd? Like, is it because I'm not fat and bald? What is the issue? Like, because girls like me? What? I don't understand. But I can't like comic books. I can't. I don't know. It was such the weirdest interaction. So I know what kind of nerd he is. He's, somebody who probably didn't have interaction with too many women folk until maybe his channel blew up, right? I don't know. But I don't know. This is a nothing burger, bro. It's nothing. I mean, we have bigger issues than this to fight,
Yeah.
right? Let Rob do Rob. Let the judger of nerdiness, you know, uh, blur without fear. I guess he sensed my non-nerdiness. I guess I was a industry plant. Yes, I don't fucking know. Let him do what he does. But I mean, like I don't really have any comments on this. This is nothing. This is like the equivalent of a Dexter and Mandark fight. Hey, if anybody get that reference,
Yo, that was good. That was good.
so
That
I
was
mean,
good. Also, I gotta answer this comment real quick. Ro, did anybody tell you look like Mr. Fixer from Sentinel Comics? Let me look up who Mr. Fixer
Yeah,
is.
oh
who
man,
is
this better
that?
be good.
I
And
don't
yes,
know,
we were
but
talking about Rob being called a coon.
hold
Uh,
on.
somebody
Is
said
this
that.
Mr. Fixer? Is this? Oh, this brother look kind of fly. Hold on, time out. Is this it, Mr. Fixer?
Is it like Mr. Clean's sensei?
I don't know, but he look kind of cool to me.
You look
Yeah,
like
he looked
Black
neat.
Stick.
Hmm.
You look like Black
Oh
Stick.
yeah.
Hey, thank you. I like that. Thank you very
Let me
much.
zoom in on this shit. I mean,
Thank you,
yeah, I
thank
can
you.
see it.
It's like especially like the facial
Bro,
structure and
wish he had
everything.
arms like that.
I do. Bro, I'm
You got
scrawny as fuck, y'all.
you gotta get that lotion out and get to work, my boy.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
get
Yo,
arms
tell
like
me to
that.
get the lotion on. It's crazy, dog.
All right, that's enough. I'm out. That's like my third one for the day. I'm done. All right.
He says he's basically a cross between Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. Oh, the hell, I'm with it. Thank you, brother. And yes, Aki, we were talking about Rob being called the C word. But yeah, lastly, too, like, I'm gonna say this, right? You know how something like this pops off, and I said it on TikTok, but I think the TikTok algorithm is cooked. So I'm gonna just say it here. All right. You know, if Black comic books was in a better place, we wouldn't have time to deal with stupid nigga nonsense like this. Like,
Yeah.
if there were multiple Black books that were out right now, books that could have been extended, we wouldn't have time for this. We really wouldn't. We wouldn't. Like, if Black Lightning was on its, I don't know, 8th or 9th issue,
Oh.
if Mr. Terrific was on his, I don't know, 7th or 8th issue, and we had multiple other black books on the stand, you think we have time for this? No. This is a result of people not doing what they need to do. And I guess people were tired of having the usual, oh, DC doesn't support black characters conversation. So the next best thing was to kind of kick off a beef between these two brothers, and they bit the bait. But like Steph said, eventually this was going to come out. Eventually, right? So I do agree there because, you know, everything comes to light. But I still do believe, you know, if our attention was more focused on, you know, pushing these black books and, you know, making sure they succeeded, yeah, man, this I agree. This is a nothing burger ass thing, but because we have nothing to talk about in regards to black books, I guess this is where we land. But what are you gonna say, Quentin?
Did y'all see this new trailer they just dropped for Next Level?
No.
I saw that they posted it. I didn't see it.
So I just watched it while you were talking. There's a panel that's really hit or
Damn, you weren't even paying attention to what we said. You were watching the
I was
trailer while we were
listening.
talking.
Yeah,
Yo,
man, I was doing my
you got the
job.
white man calling you out, bro.
Jesus.
You got the white man calling you out, bro.
I was multitasking. I was doing research while listening. That's what Batman would do.
All right, man.
But there's a panel that's kind of hit if you miss it, but it's all of the Trinities, both Trinities, attacking Darkseid.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they're not Putty Patrol versions of them. Maybe maybe that is the legit versions of those characters.
Yeah, I thought we established that.
Yeah, I mean they're just brainwashed. Is the thing.
It's brainwashed.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, well, okay. I think Quentin did a good job of just us brushing us away from this conversation. So yeah, listen.
Yeah, nobody will care about Mandark and Dexter fighting. What's next?
Yo, bro. Yo, hold on. Quick question. Yo. King Chris said you guys should be talking about the importance of keeping fresh batteries in your smoke detectors. Yo, this nigga
coming. Chris, hold on, man. I thought we were cool, bro. What's up, my black brother, man? What's up?
Yo.
I know. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna take care of it, bro. It's my birthday weekend. It's on my to-do list. I ain't gonna lie. One of them is high as fuck, bro. And like, yes, I'm an adult, but I never bought a ladder before, bro. Like, so I need to go rent a ladder or buy a ladder. And who the fuck knows how to buy a ladder? All right. I know I can go buy a ladder from Home Depot. I'm joking and being facetious here, but yes, I have to buy a ladder, and that would persist on me buying one too. I'm not rich like Ro here. And 2,
I'll buy you one, bro. Say the fuck.
That's cool. And then my dad has one, but like I gotta drive there and I gotta get a truck. It's a lot of work. So it's kind of become like white noise to me, right? So it's kind of like, you know. So.
Wait, hold on, cool. What the fuck did my algorithm? What is this? I'm here for the fried chicken, guys. What the hell?
What the fuck is going on?
What's going on here?
It's still Black History Month. I just want to throw that out there.
What the hell? I mean, I go hold you. Like, this might sound black as hell, but I could go with some fried chicken right now, dog. Like, I really could. And Steph said he lives close to like a Popeye. Yo, Steph said the first thing he sees when he gets into town is Popeyes.
Yeah,
that's the first thing he sees. So.
Yeah, every day sweet and sour boneless wings. I can't live without them.
So RID
sweet spicy, right? not sweet and sour. Jesus.
Nah, man, but yo,
who got poo on the walls? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, bro. Yo, Chris, what's good, bro?
I'm looking. I mean, my house isn't exactly cleanest right now, but ain't no shit on the walls.
Bro, we would have seen if there was some shit on the walls.
Now I'm feeling insecure about my shit, and I don't know. I mean, you got me already feeling bad about the smoke detector, Chris. Appreciate you. Thank you, Judgy.
Yo. No, yo, y'all gotta chill on my homies, man. Listen, we all trying over here. All right? Yo, let Quentin be, man. Chill on my homies. Chill on my homies.
Yeah, man.
Aki said, I don't read Batgirl, so I'm curious why she's in prison. It's gonna spin out of the Batman event called Bad Seeds. So I think she's gonna get caught helping out
That
Was it?
recent Batgirl run, you should read. That is a great goddamn
Oh, I'm
book.
reading that, bro. I got the newest issue right now. I'm about to go read that when I'm done with y'all.
Yeah, that's a great fucking book.
It's a good fucking book. But yeah, man, yeah. So she's probably gonna help out the Bat family get caught up, and then Vandal Savage is gonna throw her ass in prison. Fortunately, but I know my baby girl Barbara gonna survive. All right, she's gonna survive because Barbara is the goat. But yeah, man. So yeah. Listen, these two, they'll figure it out. But I'll say this, yeah. By March, pack it up. March 1st, y'all have one more week to keep milking this shit out. Then pack it up, please. It's done. It's done. It's done. So, but yeah, man. I think this is about it. It was great to be back. I know it's been 2 weeks since I've been here. Listen, I just need to take a break because again, we've been going hard with the content. That's probably a pause too. But fuck it. Yeah, we've been going hard with the content. So I just want to take some time off. But listen, I miss you fellas very much, man. All right. My life was very dry without you guys here. So
I needed this. This is a good kickoff to my birthday week.
How old are you turning?
Ah man, I'm finna set myself up for a damn moment. Oh man,
Don't say it.
I'll be 38.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I'll be 38 on Saturday.
So you turned 30 on Saturday. Oh, okay. You know what, bro?
Yeah,
Welcome to the 30s, bro.
That's not terrible.
38.
Yeah, no, bro. You turning 30.
No, 30. 30.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
bro.
we heard you.
Okay,
heard
okay,
you.
cool. Real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
bro. What's the
30 is
problem?
young,
No.
man.
I said my industry age is 27, so you know.
Oh,
I
bro,
mean,
dude.
you know, that's only
It's
a few
pushing it.
years off. That's fine. No.
Oh,
Nah,
it's pushing
30
it.
is only old on like Twitter. They think like when you turn 30, you like check into the nursing home and have half your diet be fucking applesauce. Like
Right,
you know,
Nah. 30 you hitting your stride, I ain't gonna lie. 30
Yeah.
is cool. It goes
Exactly.
by fast though. It goes by fast, bro. Because fuck, I'm almost 40.
No, bro. No. You're just hitting 30. What are you talking
You're
about?
almost
You're
30.
right. I'm almost 31. You're right.
Yeah,
I'll be
bro.
30. That's right.
No, you good, man. So, but y'all, man, listen, man, this was fun. Thank you guys, everybody who tuned in, whether you were here for an hour, 2 hours, couple minutes, whatever, man. I appreciate it. And I just dropped the Power Rangers video before this, so please go check that out. But yeah, man, we gonna be back, and I'm gonna chop up all this shit so it's digestible for everybody. And yes, I will do my best to make sure these are in MP3 form. And I could upload them to like the various DSPs. I got a meeting so I can like get help on setting all that shit up, because I know not everybody got YouTube Premium, and I could understand how just watching all of this in one setting can be a bit much. So I'm gonna try to make something work for y'all. I promise. But yeah, y'all, it's your boy Roll for Queen. Steph and Quentin, please say bye to the people.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Word. All right, y'all. Be easy. Please be sure to love each other, touch each other consensually. I will be touching Steph and Quentin consensually, especially since it's his birthday. But yeah, no pause. Before anybody has any objections, I'm gonna leave and cut the stream off. All right. Peace.